But chat.
On.
Boom.
On.
Boo means on.
Alright.
We're here.
On.
Hello,
Hello, everybody.
We're here.
Come on.
We made it. Not quite the
We're
10-minute
here.
warning, but it's okay.
We're here. At least some of us.
Most of us.
Most of us.
Most of us.
Yeah. Most of us.
I think.
Most of us.
Most of us.
Yeah, right? I mean... Okay, DnD!
DnD!
Well.
Woo!
I love this.
Wah.
What are we gonna use
Chaos.
this
But
time?
at least it's not 3 hours of scat improv.
I know.
I'm
Did you
really
not?
bad at that.
Does that mean we're
Explain
2
that.
for 2 in regards to awkward openings? I think we're 2 for 2.
I would say so.
Perfect.
Mm, mm.
Perfect.
I consider this an
what
ongoing
we want
tradition
out of
for the
it,
rest of
right?
the streams.
I mean, yeah, like naturally.
Yes.
If we don't start with a silly, awkward start, then I'd consider the stream a failure, and we need to start again.
Exactly.
So
So shut everything down, start
Yep.
again.
I forget. Are we allowed to do our other community challenge even if we haven't used our inspiration point? Should we just keep
Yes.
gathering them?
Yeah.
No, but you can gather one. You can have one in backlog.
I gotcha.
You
I
can
love
have
it.
one, but if the goal gets remet this week before you get to use the inspiration, as soon as you've used your inspiration, you can gain one. And that's it.
Correct.
I love
That's
it.
right.
Yes.
I love it.
It occurs to me I don't have my timers ready to explain why I'm half ignoring chat. That's awkward. That's awkward.
I love that for you.
That's-
I
Just
hate
don't
it.
explain yourself. Just ignore
don't
them.
even
explain
just ignore
myself.
chat. Just be like one of
Yeah.
those
Don't. Just
I was
don't.
almost gonna be like one of those really big streamers that just doesn't even bother to look.
Wait,
Yeah.
Whoa!
Whoa! Nana's spicy already.
What are you talking about? He's already a big streamer.
That's true. He's already a big streamer that ignores his chat.
I just realized something.
What have you
Aussie.
realized?
I'm putting you down a little bit so my chat can't see.
Hello, Magnus. How are you?
Yeah, not AussieDevFro name is showing.
Fuck, is it really? Oh shit,
Yeah.
it is
Yes.
true. Oh no.
Oh, my bad.
Oh no.
So I
No,
just
no,
realized that. I
no, no,
That's
literally
okay.
just moved my whole screen down. I'm like, oh.
That's okay. Oh, it's gonna explode! Oh no! Oh no! No! Okay. In my defense,
Fucking professional.
Who is this AussieDevFro guy?
Who the hell is
Who's
AussieDevFro?
this
in my
AussieDevFro?
Look at his
defense,
face.
seniors. What? Whoa!
Aussie Darcy Pro.
Chaos. Chaos.
Thirst, bro. This is great. I can tell it's going well already. Now,
So,
my lovely beans.
in my
Lovely,
defense-
lovely beans.
in
Have
my
we started where we can see the battle
God.
map or no?
yeah, we can see the battle map.
Yes.
Yeah, the battle map is up. Yeah, it is up.
It's in the Discord, remember, you gotta pop out the video.
Right.
I just don't have the call.
Okay. Why are my commands not working?
In
Oh.
Joseph's
Wow.
Discord.
Yeah, join the call.
Oh, I'm in the other. Gotcha. I was in the actual DMs. I was sliding into your DMs like,
Oh.
hey,
Hey, where's your live cam?
yeah. And
No
that was great.
DM for live cams.
Right, and of course the commands aren't even ready. Holy shit. All
It's
right.
fine.
Okay.
It's good. We're
Good.
having a good time.
Look at us. But
Look
you
at
know,
us.
Everyone's
Yeah.
having a bit of an off Sunday.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
okay.
It's been
Yeah.
a weird Sunday today.
It's
Like-
been
It's been
It
a
doesn't
Sunday.
feel like Sunday, it feels like Any
Oh my
other?
God.
Easy like Sunday
go.
morning.
Heck.
Heck,
Did I do it, chat?
What?
Oh my god.
What are you gonna heckin'
But
do?
did you do it?
But did I do
But
it?
did you do it?
But did I do it?
Not guilty.
I did it.
She had it coming.
We got there.
Woo!
Perfect.
We got there, man. In the end,
Yes.
everyone got
Victory.
there.
In the end,
I love
it
this
doesn't
for me.
even matter.
Oh my god. Hi, Patty. How are you? Bork, thank you. Oh, I knew the screen was black. I turned the screen black for sure.
Okay.
Just because.
All right.
For
Okay.
sure.
For sure.
How are you doing? Everyone good?
is
I am
y'all good?
As far as I know.
We are all good. We are fantastic.
All good. We
All
return.
good.
And heckintastic.
We return to the Icelands between the west and south shard of Dramonia, where our little bundle of volunteers are
Again,
trudging
thank you
through
for
the snow.
Trudging?
And you've had some small encounters since you took off from Troll Hat. It was a cold few weeks just huddling up inside, but then you went back out into the snow. First off, you headed back to where you thought the village of Eastwind might be, but turns out they'd taken off. And giving clues by a few old friends known as the Mephits, you were led in the right direction
I know,
of
Dark Highness,
some
I know.
place called Bure. And you kept trudging, just trudging. All you see everywhere is just snow, fields of white all around you. But then you run into a man who just came
The heck
dashing
did you do,
through the
Cassie?
snow.
Cassie, what did you
101 full-legged sled.
do?
And he was apparently followed by a seal, a very angry seal. But
Oh
some
yeah,
quick,
my friend.
Yeah.
Feels
The
great.
friendly
Cassie,
seal.
what have you done?
some quick
Oh, thank you for the
thinking.
host. Somehow it didn't show up.
Some quick thinking saved you all from having to face off against the seal itself. And you took care of the man, healed his wounds, had a little bit of conversation, and we ended up as Uthard Farley was leading you towards his canoe.
Sorry, his last name is Farley.
Yes.
What is his social security number? Can I roll for?
Can I roll for?
Can I roll,
Can I
roll
roll
for
for,
social manipulation?
What is the name of your first pet? What was the maiden name of your mother?
Nana just needs to know these things.
Yeah, Nana's only thinking of a retirement, you know? Like,
What was the name
Yeah.
of the street where you grew up?
Yeah.
What's this
Look,
small
I'm
thing
sure
you
you'll
can
get a
look at?
house. It was only 5 cents when I was a young gnome.
What did you call your favorite teacher?
Oh my god.
Nice.
But so yes, you're trudging
Have a
through
good
the
lurk,
snow.
Ruda. Thank you. Have good cooked fragrance.
How
Lovely.
Ah, woo!
D&D
There are no
board.
avos.
Yes, I can.
just. Alrighty.
So what do you want to do? Just walking. You're still just walking.
So,
Have we found his canoe?
I got
Oh,
you.
You're
that's right,
headed
'cause-
towards it.
Yeah,
Okay.
because we rescued him from
He's sort of leading the way.
Yeah. And you made him some makeshift clothes out of that tent, if I remember.
I
Mm.
feel like you just
Yeah.
wrapped him in the
You
tent.
wrapped him in the tent-
I'm
you
not
wrapped him in the
convinced
tent,
he
yeah.
can walk at the moment, but
Just a mafia takedown.
He's
Just
like a
roll him up
wall.
in a rug.
How are you doing, my friend? Is that warm enough for you?
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I've got plenty of supplies once we get there. It's not too far now. I think.
Can you walk or ride? Would you like piggyback ride? I give many comrades piggyback rides.
Oh, no,
He's
no,
on my
thank
horse.
thank you, young man. Yes, I'm quite fine.
Alright. Just make sure
Just-
you're
Pulsing through the snow, and it's slow. It's still slow moving, but he keeps stretching his neck, looking around, and after a while he does say, "Oh, oh, over there. I can see it. Yes, yes, I can see where I marked it." And some of you, I want to say Rudy and Arthur, you can definitely hear slow moving water.
Ooh.
Okay.
I can't see anything.
That's right, Nana. Just just climb up on Dust Goose and you'll be able to see all.
Would you like a lift? Here we go.
Oh my god, was I muted on Discord this whole time?
You're
You're
supposed to
supposed to
be.
be.
You're supposed to be muted.
Oh,
You just
supposed
doubled
to
up.
be.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just you're only meant to mute yourself in the meet call when you're talking to your chat. That's all.
I thought we were calling
Yeah.
it Discord.
That's
So
all
heckin' confused.
the meat group.
I got it. We're good. Nana's back on track.
I get
Woo!
super
Are you
excited.
though?
I get super excited to hear running water, and I'm like, water! I haven't seen that for ages. It's just been ice around here.
Yeah, for several days you just had ice and snow and the occasional maybe rock, you're not sure.
Maybe wrong.
Maybe
Oh,
rock.
I love it.
It's like-
I would like to start hurrying towards
It looked
water.
like a rock, but it wouldn't make sense for a rock to be here.
It could be
Oh.
a rudder.
But
could
you
be
can
a
hear
chair,
water.
could
You can
be
definitely hear water. And Uthard hops off the horse and starts like making his way through the snow, and he starts clearing snow away. And he turns around and says, "Okay, everyone, we're getting close to the river, and I just want to point out, maybe fan out a little bit. We don't want
Why?
everyone on the same spot, because the ice gets thin near water."
Ah, yes.
Oh, Nana would like to hop off of Das Goose as if that's going to help. And she will fan out towards the back. She's like, "Let me down, I'm going to help." And you're like, that doesn't.
I'll just stay back here. Yes, that's fine.
Let's
Right.
go, you're coming with us.
I actually kind of stay back as well, a bit worried about this ice. Just
Are we? Because we're
Okay,
not all,
so who's
we're not all
staying
coming on
back
the
and
boat,
who's
right?
approaching? And Uther says, "No, I already told you I can't fit you all on my canoe, but thank you for bringing me here. Are you all okay? I've got some supplies, and I wanted to give you something for the help."
Oh, thank you.
And he keeps walking towards the canoe and yelling backwards.
Rudy stays with him because, like, I mean, we're good mates, you know. I've healed him up, and we've obviously would have been chatting a little bit. So
definitely does
Uthard's
not go
followed.
out on
Yeah,
the
Uthard
ice.
has followed. Sorry, Rudy has
Okay.
followed Uthard. Yeah.
Daskus will go across the ice, but he's going to be very cautious about it. He doesn't
I
feel
will,
comfortable about this ice. He's just like,
I
And
will
Uther just
support you
looks at
from
you all
afar.
like Uther just looks back at you all just like, continent folk.
Yeah, Nana's out on the ice because she's like, well, the whole thing is ice, so whatever.
Yeah,
Rudy
pretty much.
sort of
It's just that
turn-
it gets thinner.
Yeah, and she's
Rudy-
like,
You've always
Oh,
been on
dear.
ice.
Because Rudy obviously heard that because he's like right next to him. He turns to him and goes, "It's not the fact that they're from the continent. Half of them are just look. You learn to deal with it. You learn to deal with it."
oh my god.
Well,
Arthur,
thank you anyway. And you do see, Rudy, you're approaching. You do see it clears up. The snow definitely slopes down, like gradually, and you can see, and most of you can probably see by now that there is, in fact, a wide river. It's not super wide, but you wouldn't probably be able to swim across it safely right now.
All right.
And
Our side or the other side?
There's a canoe. It's like it's pulled up on the ice, on the bank, resting in the snow. And Uthard walks up, and then he starts almost jogging, but very carefully. It's like he's trying to rush, but very carefully towards his canoe, and he just goes, "Shoo, shoo!" And you see a bunch of birds take off from his canoe, and just fly away.
I thought we were about to have another seal problem.
Birds!
Yeah, and they fly off, and he then says, "Oh, okay, everything's fine." And he sort of like just drops the big hide that he's been rolled up in, and he digs through a bunch of stuff, and he starts pulling on like a big thick furred coat that looks like almost too big and too thick for him. It's like he just disappears in it. It's got this huge puffy collar.
I love it.
And he turns back to Rudy and says, "Well, you can have that back," and like gestures towards the hide. And he says, "But I'd really like to give you something for the help, not only to the elderly lady who
Woo!
not scared of, but helped, and to you especially. I feel like summer after what you did. This was great. I almost feel better than I did when I woke up this morning, and I had a pretty good sleep."
Look, it's all in a day's work for these magic fingers. What can I say? But look, the fact that you're safe, you're happy, you're healthy, and you're ready to be on your way, that warms my heart, mate. That warms my heart.
I'm glad to hear, and to show you how warm my heart is, I would like to offer you one of the things. I told you, I track spell beasts, I gather spell beast pelts, I sell them off, I trade them for Spherera, that I then sell to anyone who wants it, and people use it for all manners of things.
Right.
But I will tell you that you can have your pick of what, because I've already got in here, I've got 4 furs already. Technically, I suppose one would be considered a pelt, 2 of them furs, and one is pretty much feathers. And he just like steps in the canoe. It just holds up these huge pieces of just almost with like some chilled frozen cakes of blood still on them hides. He says, they have been treated, I assure you, just not washed.
Wow.
Right. So how well can the others see this? Are they a decent distance back, or?
I'm like halfway out, but then I stopped because I was like, Rudy's got this, so I don't think I can see that well.
I'd say Arthur probably has the best vantage point if you're up on your horse and you have one of the highest perception scores.
Oh yeah, I don't think Nana has
So,
And Daskus was kind of following. I don't know if Daskus has
Yeah, I
made it
imagine
next
he's
to
going
us.
at like half speed because he's worried about the ice. Probably not quite there just yet.
Yeah, I can see.
So these magical hides. So Uther, do you know what manner of spells these magical beasts had attached to them, or?
I have deduced a little bit from what I could learn about them while fighting them, and we have this, and it's just this thick, heavy, big, black and white spotted, like thick, coarse fur. And it said this actually came off a bear I found and I managed to trap, and it's just like, it's huge, it's massive. And he said this thing wasn't stopped by anything. It just came straight at me, unimpeded, and nearly sent me flying, I will tell you. And this one pulls up what's a little bit smaller and very similar to the bunyip you met, but a little bit smaller. So it's like, it's thin, it looks almost oily, there's definitely a coat of fur on it.
Oh, I don't think I can accept that one.
Is that the
Nana will kill me.
Is that the
He holds it up. I'm not sure what this one does, but it definitely has some symbology on it. He holds it up, and in the light, you can definitely see that there are some faint patches that look like runes on it. And then he said, "Okay, pulls them down because he looks exhausted from trying to hold them up, and he just lets them go." Then he takes up what looks like a small, like just this big, feathered hide, and he says,
Ooh.
This thing was nearly impossible to spot in the snow." And as he just shakes it, it sort of shimmers, and a bit of snow and mist just falls out of the feathers.
As I see that, get that one!
You see, over the snow, you can see Dasku's shoulders and heads. You can see Gerald's hat a bit in distance, and then you just see, on a horse, you just see Arthur just in the middle of the snow.
Get what one? I can't see what's going on.
Ethan, I apologize for my companions. There's something else.
I don't know what you said, but get that one!
What's going on? I can't see anything.
I don't know. It looks like they've got some sort of pelts and showing them off, and I don't know if they're offering it or not. But he's holding this one that looks like snow. I reckon he should get that one. Wait, get that one! Yeah,
What
that one.
bothering with this for? Arthur, you might be attracting enemies to us. Stop.
Nana can't see a goddamn thing, but she's like, whatever you want to get, Rudy.
Oh my
right,
God.
boys.
Rudy's getting redder and redder as he's just standing there, just going.
Ask him if he has any
just
What's going
looking
on?
around.
What is Arthur yelling about?
What is Gerald yelling about?
What's that, Nana?
What's that, Gerald?
And then he drops that one, and he picks up again, very big, thick white fur, very long fur, and it's been cut. It's the other ones look like they're just taken straight off, they're complete, you would see a bear rug almost. But this one looks like it's been treated with more care. It's been cut in places. It's neatly rolled up. And he says, "This one, I have honestly no idea what it does. I stumbled upon a dead cat, and I have no idea what killed it, but it had been left completely alone. A few scavengers. But the pelt was intact, but I don't know what it does."
Oh.
No, not that one. The other one.
And Uther
Arthur,
stretches his neck,
about?
picks up the feathered one again, and just holds it up. "Give me this one."
No, Uther, look, you're clearly a very talented man. You know, you go out and hunt these creatures that I think very few people would willingly go out and hunt down. You know, because they're obviously very dangerous, as you probably found out today.
Oh,
Rudy!
yes, very.
Rudy!
What?
Rudy! Whatever Arthur is talking about, do the opposite.
See, now he's the smart one. Okay.
We just do the slightly.
I'm gonna, I'll look that you've piqued my interest with the one that was untouched by the scavengers, the one that was left behind. I feel like that could be just a little bit more dangerous, possibly. I just get this feeling that maybe I should take that one off your hands and maybe we can figure out how to dispose of it safely. I mean, if other scavengers aren't going to touch it, what could be hidden within
Fair
this
call.
pelt?
Fair call. I was gonna bring it back to Bora and see if I could get it. It was kind of like a 50-50 bet, because I'm kind of curious to have it identified and see if it's something very cool, very expensive. At the same time, I was kind of thinking of just pawning it off at a decent price and cut my losses, you know?
Well, lucky for you, we're actually on our way to Bora ourselves. So possibly
really?
after we get it, after we arrive, obviously it's safer in our hands. We're band of adventurers. We're used to dealing with a bit of danger. We can take care of it until we get to Bora, get it assessed ourselves, and then maybe we can meet up and I can let you know what it ended up being.
Fair call. Thank you very much. And if you're heading to Bora, I will say just follow the river and the gestures to left, sort of like pointing behind you almost.
Right.
And it says
Excellent.
follow the river, and once you reach a crossroads in the river, follow it southwest.
Right. Okay.
And then just look for the forest and the mountain. Shouldn't be too hard to spot. It just looks around and there's almost no landmarks, and it just says shouldn't be too hard to spot.
Excellent. Uthrid, I think it was fate that we ran into each other, not just, to make sure of your safety, but you have pointed us in the right direction. So thank you very much. Yeah, try not to anger the wrong beastie on your way back.
Don't die!
I'll try. Still gotta make a living.
Duskus finally gets to you guys.
I'm good.
Okay, what's going on? Duskus is running.
I'm bidding our new friend good day.
Yeah.
And we are...
As you are, he's sort of like pushing the canoe back into the river.
Mm-hmm. Has he handed me the pellet yet, or?
He sort of just left it in the snow outside of the canoe.
Alright, cool.
Next to the tent hide that he was rolled up in.
Oh my god, I heard hentai just then.
Next to the giant collection of...
Oh god!
That's why he was in such a rush to reach the canoe to sweep it under the rug so we wouldn't see it. Oh, of course.
All over. All up in his canoe.
Oh my god.
Alright, Nana's waving, but all you see is like just from the wrist up, kind of above the like where she's standing this now. She's like,
The spoon.
yeah. Just the spoon.
Alrighty.
Duskus goes and picks up his hide,
Perfect.
and the pellet is like, would you like me to carry this, or would you like to?
No, Goose, thank you though. I'll carry this one. I think it's best that just between you and me, Goose. Look, Goose, come in close for a second. Goose. All right, like I gotta. Look, I've got a bad feeling about this pelt. Just from how Uthrid sort of explained it to me. Let's not let Arthur touch it. For now. Yeah, I'm just a little worried. Okay? I got a bad feeling.
Wait. I have a bag of holding. No, wait.
Excellent.
Nana's got a bag.
Nana can't see.
Nana can hear you still, you little. Then a couple
We're
of
whispering!
expletives come out of her mouth.
Need to enchant that spoon with returning, and then so you could lob it at people. And
Oh my god!
Spoonerang!
A spoonerang!
All right, so
Dear God.
Rudy's picked up the pelt. He's got it under his arm, and Duskus has the big one, the big.
Yeah, he
tent
stuffs
one.
it back in his rucksack and tucks it back up, and slowly waddles back up the ice.
And scoops up Nana along the way, I assume.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, probably by the
Like a
head
little-
too.
You need like a little carry handle on the back of your collar.
So then, when we're in perilous situations and we need to get Nana across the battlefield, we can just pick her up and go, what? And just chuck her across the battlefield.
There's actual like rules for chuck a gnome.
Then she can turn into a bear in midair and land on
Oh, that's amazing, Nana. We must try this.
I mean, not to be like that, but to Critical Role, they had the Keteor, which was pretty darn good. Where their druid would light her hands on fire as an earth elemental and just get yeeted through the air, just like a burning piece of rock, just coming
Dude.
down.
That's awesome.
Dude, I have control flame. Can I just light my body on fire? And we fucking, like throw me like a baseball. Oh my god,
We'll
yes.
see what happens.
Oh, yes.
Who knows
please.
what
Luther is
Yes,
taking
please.
off down the river, waving goodbye, and he pulls out what looks like to be an oar of some kind and just starts rowing down the river. And you can tell, like, that's so much faster than what you've been doing, trudging through just these massive amounts of snow.
Maybe we should invest in a boat.
Maybe, Goose, maybe.
Needs to be big enough boat for Goose.
So, Rudy, what is that under your arms? What is that?
So Uther, you know, he was overwhelmed with the generosity and assistance that we provided to him. He offered us one of his pelts, you know, that he had taken over the last few days.
Really?
And there were a few good showings, you know. I mean, I know one caught your eye when it was almost invisible in his hands when put against the snow, Arthur. But this one, the one I've got here, and he sort of really makes sure to like keep a good grip on it. The one I've got here, he described as odd, and to someone who hunts these beasts, describing a pelt as odd screamed not necessarily danger, but something that needed to be looked after correctly. So we're heading to Brewer. I said we might meet up with him and we'll get it assessed and get it looked at properly. But for now, we're gonna keep a hold of it. I think is.
As you're holding and kind of showing me, I jump off my horse, but I kind of put my hands behind my arms and I look real close at it. And just look and it's just so ever so close and just like nearly faces touching it.
And
And then
Rudy...
the spoon hits you in the chest, kind of like.
I know you were kind of careful like that.
Like, oh, hey Nana, what's up? But I'm only looking, I'm not touching. See, turn around and shoot my hands behind my back.
Your nose is doing an awful lot of looking, Orb.
Hey, Nana, you mind opening up that bag for me?
I'll take a look at it later, Rudy, if you like.
Yeah, of course, Gerald. Yes.
Second.
Play
You
Piggy in the
tried
middle.
for it. Oh my god.
Piggy in the middle of time.
The ranger who definitely isn't a bard.
My backstory is cool, okay?
Alrighty, so we've got unknown, possibly dangerous pelt, yeah?
Yes.
Cool. But it's now in the nether of my
The bag
bag
of
holding, which is great because that thing isn't going
you
anywhere.
should still write it up because the bag still has a limited amount of space.
Yes. Oh. My black hole bag has a limited amount of space. This is news to me.
Cuddly is
The pocket
insulted.
dimension is only so large.
Excuse me?
I
Are
just
you
want
calling my bag small?
I just want to quickly note my chat has voted that the best way to find out if it's cursed is to chuck it on Arthur. Just FYI.
Talking about his head.
It's not
I
bad.
mean, all things considered, why not have Arthur be just the item guinea pig?
I feel like this could potentially be the kind of meta for the party. It's like if Gerald can't figure it out, he just puts it on Arthur and watches.
The science.
Yeah.
You did that terribly, or he could become the most OP character in our group.
Yeah, just ends
That's
up
very
voice
true.
skills.
Oh my
I mean, why
God.
not both?
Yeah, why not both? Terribly.
How much would you say this weighs then? Do you want me to add that
I'd
now or add
say-
that later?
Yeah, because I think they measure in pounds in the D&D system because they
They
use the
do.
Imperial system for some reason. I don't know.
Oh,
It is America.
And
Probably because it was made in Wisconsin? Represent.
well, they are called
that was the
Wizards of the Coast. I don't know if Wisconsin's on the coast. Never mind.
I don't know where any
But
of
I
it.
would say this pelt still is probably like 20 pounds.
20 pounds. How do I add a? Oh, I don't want to
Whereas
necessarily
you
add
have
it into there. I'll
holding
just
loads, They only
all right.
weigh as much as they weigh.
I'm just gonna
Weight of
add an
contents.
equipment piece, yeah, and then we'll be happy
Yeah,
with
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a something. It's another gear.
Just
something.
call it a mystery pelt.
Did we lose Denny?
Might have lost
Just
Danny.
a second.
No.
You don't want to hear it.
Sorry.
Okay.
I do
Okay.
want to hear it though.
No. Okay. What?
I'm curious
Magical.
now. But so you
Just
head
getting
off.
Mystery pelt.
Yep. I get back on my
Keep
horse.
trudging.
We follow the river.
Yes.
The weather.
Are you staying
Yes.
close to the river or just in eye shot?
I think
I would say out of ice shot.
I feel like
Too
the
bad we got the punishment panther.
Nah, look, Rudy suggests that the ice was getting pretty thin around the river, so we might as all jump. No, so yeah, we'll stay off the thin ice and maybe like away from the river, but still
Stay
within
off
eye
the thin
shot.
ice.
Yeah, Daskos would be very concerned
Oh
about
no.
I'd say someone on the horse could probably still tell where the river is.
Arthur, be
Sweet.
our eyes.
I am always your eyes.
Because you're playing the ranger.
Yeah. Nana can have a nice vantage point too.
Yeah.
Is there anything else, or do you just push on for the rest of the day?
I'm thinking
What
about
time
push on.
of day is it now? Is it like mid-afternoon?
It's nearing. It's like mid-afternoon.
Okay. Yeah, just
Oh.
push.
So the sun is starting to set. You've got maybe 2 or 3 hours of fairly good visibility.
All right. Well, yeah, push on, but also keep an eye out for any spots that look good for a camp. Like, might as well if we're not going to be able to reach the town by then.
Okay. Anyone who wants to keep an eye out, feel free to roll a perception check.
I don't think I should keep an eye out this time.
I'm gonna keep an eye out.
I'd say
Uh,
Nana, you roll at disadvantage unless you're above the snow.
I have her on.
Yeah. So I added it. I can't figure out how to add the weight, but I'm just gonna assume that I have 130-ish right now. So I don't know if that's encumbered or not. Nana's pretty hardy though, so
D&D Beyond will tell you if you're in the
it'll be great. It'll be awesome.
Goose and I are like looking in the wrong direction at all times.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And Arthur's
Arthur,
like-
though, keeping a good eye out. But you're also on a horse. So keeping an eye out, you don't see really anything that could be a campsite. You do see something similar to what you saw near Isvind, where the snow is like slopes down a little bit. It looks like someone has walked there, but it's almost completely snowed over again. But you see a bit of like old roads that someone probably has taken. And the snow is still coming down, and it's.
I kind of.
But
put-
you
Like, guys, we could camp there. Like, it's the same sort of setup like we did last time, or we could just keep going through the night.
I don't think that's a good idea. Let's set up camp here. This looks like a good spot.
We haven't had dinner yet, and very, very worried. So we absolutely have to set up camp. Nana needs a dinner spot.
Nah, dinner.
I start to head for that spot.
All right. Yeah.
So you trudge over a little bit. It's a bit further away from the river, but it's definitely quicker moving the snow away over here than it would be just where you were. So you're currently, you know in which direction the river it is, but you've lost it's out of earshot and eyesight right now.
Right.
All right, let's see.
And the snow is still coming down, and as the night falls, it's getting cold, and the snow is getting heavier.
Well, definitely
Well-
just set up a tent. Maybe you said there weren't really any trees or anything around.
No.
We've
Last
done the
time you
same
made
thing
a
where we just-
snowbank to get covered.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, we should probably do that again.
Let's do that.
It's getting a little bit cold. Should we make camp?
Sounds good.
Yeah, Nana has made the fire for sure. That I feel like that's first priority, and then whatever if she gets her tent up, it's like half the
That's
time
good.
she just like
Look.
crawls into Das Goose's tent anyway. So
I was gonna say,
Like, he's
Nana
warm.
fits in anyone's tent. Like,
Nana
just-
fits in
you
literally
can-
anyone's tent. I don't know why she has her own tent. It would be like this big. It's whatever.
And with
that's-
this extra hide, yeah,
Like,
I with this extra hide you've got, you could definitely make I've forgotten how to English, like extra protection for your tent.
Oh, there you go, Das Goose. You should do that because you were smart enough to bring it.
yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Set up a tent with the extra, like the big hide on top. Add that extra protection.
I've forgotten the word. I completely blanked out what the
God.
word was I was going to use.
Oh, good.
What is weight override? Is that how I
don't know.
add my? Gotcha.
Maybe.
That's how I add the weight.
Maybe.
But you make camp. Everyone mark off a ration
Ooh.
for days.
Okay.
Clear. Where's the?
7 rations. We got a week's left. This is great.
How far down in my thing is it? There it is.
Is anyone taking watch, or just everyone's gonna sleep?
I'll take watch.
Just take watch.
Rudy didn't take a watch last time, and even though he can't see in the dark, he feels obligated to take a watch tonight.
Okay.
Let's go take a watch.
Okay.
Gerald
We
will
only
not
need
take a watch
3?
under the pretense of investigating the fur.
Ah, yes, yeah.
Nana will say she's taking a watch, but she's a little bit worn out, and she kind of falls asleep, and you're like, yeah, okay. We'll just...
So you get comfy and
She got comfy, and it's too late now. You can't wake her back up. and
As
you're
you're
like,
making
yeah.
as you're making camp, Arthur's horse just sort of disappears. It just like fades out.
Oh,
Hi, horse.
Hi, horsey.
I better start giving them names, I think. What do you guys think?
To name every horse you summon.
Yes.
Different name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
yes,
like
but
it.
you've missed this one, so you need to give it like a retroactive name.
Just call that one horsey.
Horsey the
But-
second.
Arthur, go ahead and roll a perception check for the first watch.
Will do. And as I'm doing that, I also want some more food.
What did
Again,
Nana
just
make for dinner?
Hawking all the food.
Was it more curry or?
No, I think we finished the curry for like the breakfast thing. I feel
Hmm.
like Nana made something a little more hearty. I feel like it was something with potatoes.
Oh.
Maybe like some mashed
Yes.
potatoes and maybe like a little chunk of meat to go with it, and maybe some greens because Nana's very about eating your greens. Yeah, it just depended what she had in the ice, but like digging through for the fish, it was very clearly like, oh,
But
I
you've got-
forgot we
you-
had this. Yeah.
You've got because you've got a good stash of like hearty veggies in your bag, and then most of your frozen packs are just fish, and some of it's heart attack. It's you see one or two of them seem to be just a frozen block of like lard or speck.
Ooh. Good for cooking.
What the heck
I don't
is
know what speck is.
I don't know. What
Oh
speck
shit!
is.
That was the Swedish word. Hold on, blubber. you know, like whale fat.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. It's that's a
I
time.
completely blanked out. I'm so sorry.
I just assumed it was something I didn't know. I was like, oh, I'm a vegetarian. I wouldn't, but it was.
Yeah, yeah.
just-
I thought, oh, maybe it's some sort of meat. I don't know.
No, it's just.
Yeah.
But yeah, Arthur, as everything's calming down, everyone's like getting to sleep. You keep an eye out. You keep an ear out. The sky is dark, but you can't see one spot of the clouds is like lit up far away.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Evil
Right.
cloud.
And, like, And it's not like the light source is on the cloud, but you can see the like a glow on the clouds.
Oh. Oh.
But it's
oh,
pretty far away. But there's something over there.
I kind of get up, make sure like the the fire underneath is still going, because this time
Yeah.
I'm not going to be greedy. I'm going to let the next watch person have a little bit too if they want to. I checked I checked the sort of stars, and it must be almost time to swap over. I go up to sort of Rudy, and hey Rudy, and I notice he's got his hands mittens on again, and I just like I turn around and I go,
Oh,
I
no.
grab like one of the finger bits, like
Immediately, Rudy slaps Arthur in the face. It's like a reflex action. The second someone touches his mitten, it's spam.
Oh my god. Don't touch Rudy's mittens.
Do not touch Rudy's
all right, you're awake now, Rudy.
No, he was asleep. He's sleep slapping.
Oh, he's still sleeping. He's still sleeping.
Sleep slapping.
Sleep slapping,
Oh,
yeah.
You know what? Because he slapped me, in reaction, I slap him back.
Now he's awake.
Well,
What the hell, Arthur? What are you doing?
He
He
sort
sort
of
of,
red mark on my face.
yeah, no, Rudy looks at his glove and like there's no, you can't see anything different with the glove, but like Rudy looks at the glove and looks back at Arthur and goes, "You touched my glove."
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Oh my God.
You've made a powerful enemy today, my
No, I
friend.
didn't.
oh god. Oh god.
Oh.
Right, here's a new session here.
Alright. Rudy goes to take his watch, but the whole time he's watching, like, he's got, like, one eye on the cloud, one eye on Arthur.
Yeah, but so I say, I go to him, like, look, check that out. We should go check that out.
And I say you can both make survival checks.
I don't like the sound of that.
You
Uh,
die.
Survival checks.
Those
Cloud
slaps
kills you.
You
had
fail to
a...
survive.
Those slaps get infected, and you... Oh, fuck
And
me.
you die. Oh no.
What's going on?
Rudy!
What's going on with my
Rudy's
roll?
Rudy's mind is somewhere else, completely, on the
Yeah.
gloves.
I'm so focused on my
Arthur-
glove.
Arthur, this kind of underglow on the clouds usually means that there is like a larger crowd or fire or light source.
Ooh.
So your mind goes to like there's probably a settlement or big campsite that way, but it's still far away. We're talking several miles away.
Well, I'd sort of say to Rudy, I'm like, look at that. I know what that is. That's like a village or a gathering of people.
I know what that is.
Rudy's not paying attention. He's just looking after his glove and just making sure like is devastated that someone else has touched.
I kind of nudge him. I'm like, wait, pay attention. I think that's where we need to go, mate.
All right. Well, do we want to wake everyone up and go, or do we want to?
Well-
At least we know the direction now. We know we're close. Let them sleep.
Yeah, but I feel like if we don't go now, everyone's day, it's, we go, oh crap. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Now that Rudy's
It's only
like
you were told to go along the river to the west and then head southwest. This light source is to the northwest.
Arthur, this doesn't match up with the direction I was told that Uthred told us. And he was very genuine with us. He seemed very nice. I have no reason to distrust him. He clearly said we go pretty much the opposite direction.
I understand, but it could have shelter. The snow is getting heavier. We don't know what's happening.
We're already halfway through the night.
Mm.
Secondly, I would like a good drink and some warm food, even though
Arthur, it's not about drinking. All right. Look, this decision's
You
clearly
don't like
too big
Anna's
for the
food?
both of us. We
Rudy?
need to let's wake everyone up and although that would break the extended. That would we want people to stay
Yes.
rested. Yeah.
yes,
Um,
that's why I'm having it with you.
Look, Arthur, I don't think it's a good idea. I think we should continue on the directions that we've been given. People are resting now. I think it's the wrong thing to do.
Wouldn't it be amazing if we still had that flying potion so someone could go check it out? Oh my
Oh,
god.
I mean, so smart.
I kind of don't go to bed straight away.
Wow.
I go over. I get my hot cocoa thermos, and I kind of sit down in the snow, pouting now. Just
Arthur, go to sleep.
Hey, I'm not tired, mate. I don't need sleep.
Yes, you do.
I go into like a trance sleep thing. It's not really a sleep.
Well, does Rudy do that?
You probably noticed that Arthur sleeps. It's like Arthur sleeps very light and very little.
Okay.
Well, okay, nah, I'm not tired. I just sit here and keep pouting, bringing my...
Well, in that case, you can take the second watch too, and I'm going back to clean my
No,
gloves.
I don't give a crap. You're out here. You do your job, mate. I'm
Fine. Does our bickering wake anyone up? Like, are we like bickering
God,
like
I hope
old
so.
ladies?
When we were all to stay
The
asleep.
rest of you.
I'm not being
I don't know.
quiet.
Yeah, I know you're not being quiet. Neither is Rudy, really.
Oh my god. What do we roll to wake up, Josie?
Yeah.
I would love this.
What's the chances of us?
No, you
waking
don't
up?
have to.
Oh,
You
could just
decide
do it.
yourself and it wakes you up.
Oh.
That's up to
I feel
you.
like it would wake Gerald up. He is
Probably
a light sleeper.
immediately. The slapping sound would
The
probably
slap.
throw Gerald into a
Yeah, I
panic
think
attack.
so.
So hang on, let's paint the scene. So Gerald comes out of the tent, and like there's both Rudy and Arthur with big red handprints on our cheeks, and Arthur's pouting in the snow, and Rudy's like caressing his gloves, whispering that it's going to be all right, it's okay, we'll fix you up. That's the scene you
Now-
walk out to,
You just
Gerald.
He doesn't
Wakes
walk out, you
up,
just see the head
but
poke out of
stays
the
in the
tent,
tent.
wide-eyed, and sort of see,
Yeah.
like, finally sort of takes in what's going on and see there's no immediate danger. And he's like, "What the devil are you guys up to? What are you doing? Shut up! We're trying to sleep.
I turn around and I say, look at that light.
I don't give a shit. Go back to sleep."
Now this stuns
That
Rudy
light is
because
someone else's problem.
Gerald doesn't
That's
give a
not my
shit.
problem.
What?
Right now, sleeping is my problem. I don't want any infernally evil light to ruin my sleep. Go to bed, Arthur.
I'm just in shock.
Tent's closed.
Shocked.
Yeah,
Just like-
pretty set.
It's like
Nana's just watching this from the tent. She's kind of like, she hasn't said anything yet, but she kind of woke up like with when Orb said that he wanted a hot meal.
Nana knew.
She woke up. And she kind of was just like listening in. She's like still half asleep, and she's like, huh, all right.
I
Kind of
gotta
just
say-
watching that argument, like wishes she had popcorn. Like,
I say to Rudy, I'm like, that's the first time I've ever seen Gerald.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, see now like
that
we're
was
being
the-
quiet, because like now we're like actually like,
Yeah.
like we're now
Yeah,
gonna common like ground. We're like, fuck yeah, like that's terrifying.
Yeah, we're like, oh, you know what? That is actually scary.
Yeah.
Nana. Like, Nana's
yeah.
scary.
Oh yeah, but like, Gerald,
He's normally he's a nervous mess.
Yeah.
That was just Lord.
like, do we? So like, I've seen Gerald throw some powerful magic around, but did you see the daggers in his eyes? Like, fuck, like, my God.
I thought daggers were coming at me.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I was almost like, run.
Yeah.
Run.
If you had started bolting, I probably would have followed. Like that. Fuck. Oh my God. Maybe. Do you think maybe we should like warn the others tomorrow morning?
As you're
About-
saying this, Gerald sticks his head out of the tent again. And he's like, "And don't forget to put the mittens on the pears." Closes the tent.
oh
was-
my
wait.
god.
Arthur, he
Yes.
was sleep yelling at us.
What?
He's not awake.
I go in and just like slowly open the curtains and look in to see him sleeping. Just close it again. I'm like, yeah, he's sleeping. He is sleeping.
All right. Never. No, let it be noted. Don't wake Gerald up.
Yeah.
Don't.
But you know what? You know how you're sleeping. Sometimes, your subconscious mind sometimes brings out different personalities.
Or a physical reaction that results in someone getting hurt. Yes, I know this well.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the sort of personality we need to bring out of him. So maybe
So
we
you're
just
saying-
need to get it.
We should hypnotize Gerald to sleep before every battle.
Well, yeah. I'm saying that. Like,
Why,
my God.
why am I just thinking of Zenitsu from Demon Slayer right now?
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
was
god.
literally just
and then all we have to
Who's a
kind of
screaming crybaby until he falls asleep, and then he's a murder machine.
All
and then
right.
all we have to do
I
is
didn't
get
even think of that.
cranky.
Oh my god.
So let's ask if Nana can use some of her herbs to put Gerald to sleep, like when we go into battle. Yeah.
At this point, Nana has come out of the tent and is just sitting quietly by the fire and poking it with her spoon to stoke it up again. She hasn't said anything yet, but if you turn around and you freak the fuck out, that she's right there.
I don't know.
No, we're too deep in the sauce right now. We're
I
just
also
going.
low-key imagine Nana having this super stereotypical old granny sleeping face, where it's just looks completely different at night.
like a banshee.
cast shadows in particular ways makes her look like a completely different person.
She looks like a
The
creepy
hair
little
up in
gremlin at
small
this point.
knots.
I go around like, look, we'll talk about this more in the morning.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I'm going to be terrified to sleep now, but I'm going to try my best.
Good luck. Mate.
And
I turn around
for
and go,
Rudy,
Nana, hi.
Wait, Nana's
Yeah,
here?
I just-
Oh, God.
underlit by the fire,
Nana!
like a
Ah!
flashlight.
I'm just like, hi.
Without the
Nana.
glasses as well, because she doesn't really. She kind of just has them, but she's just in the shawl.
I kind of
Poking the fire.
sheepishly sort of around Nana, hoping she wasn't listening to us. I was like, hey, Nana, just.
Yeah.
I
But
think-
that's it, because I don't think that Nana really has much to add, because I don't know. It's kind of
And
just too
Rudy,
late.
your
early.
watch passes by, except the light in the sky. There's really nothing going on.
Cool. All right. Good.
And who was taking last watch?
Daskus.
And by the time the watch switches over to Duskus, the light in the sky is gone. It's dimmed away.
That makes sense. All right. As they're swapping over, Rudy puts a shoulder on Duskus's, puts a hand on Duskus's shoulder.
Puts a shoulder on your hand.
Yep.
and goes, Goose, just whatever you do, don't wake Gerald.
I mean, I wasn't planning to, but
Goose. Just don't. And Rudy goes into his tent.
okay. I don't know about you guys, but I had a wonderful sleep up until now. I feel so refreshed, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your sleep too.
I've got a few hours of de-fluffing and washing and rubbing of this bin, but yeah, I'll get a couple of minutes before we go.
And you're fighting the urge to wake up Gerald to use prestidigitation on your gloves, but you
very much so.
manage to hold back. And Duskus, your watch as well goes on without issue, and you can't really see the sun rise, but the clouded sky definitely gets brighter as the small hours turn into early morning.
Beautiful.
As early morning, I come out earlier. I see the Goose was on watch, and I go, push-up
good
contest. Push-up contest.
Yes.
And you look
I-
around, and you'd
fun.
have to make a lot of room. You'd have to make a lot of room in the snow if you're gonna have enough
Oh my
space to do
God.
push-ups.
Who's doing it?
That's very important. Let's push it all out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
so I think most of you are woken up by the sounds of just a lot of shuffling.
And
As
I feel like we
snow
all
is
know what's
just being
happening.
moved
It's
around.
just it's something that's happened in the past. We know Dusk Goose was final watch. Arthur's woken up. It's the push-up contest again.
Okay,
Oh,
both of you all roll athletics checks.
What time in the morning is this?
Well, you went to bed kind of early, actually. I'd say it's
Yeah.
maybe 6 a.m.
All right, Nana's up. Nana's up, ignoring it pretty much, but like she's up. She'll be like, "Yeah."
Oh
good job,
no!
boys."
Oh no! I don't like
Oh
this.
god, we're gonna
I
have to
don't
listen
like
to this all
yeah,
day
all
now.
day.
I think it's just because Dusku slipped on the ice, though. I think that's it.
Yeah.
I feel like Orb won from a technicality.
Yep. Yep.
God.
Who knows? We'll never know, because
No, no one was
it's
awake.
just... You just, as you wake up, you come out of the tents. After all the shuffling you heard, you come out and you just see Arthur doing a little victory dance.
Hold on. I don't see Arthur's roll. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Big
it didn't-
goose.
Yeah, right.
Mm.
Well done. Well done.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Good job, and pats him on the back.
Ugh.
And as you're all having breakfast, did Gerald want to investigate the fur?
Yes. So Gerald sort of when he sort of wakes up, he sort of like comes out of the tent, rubbing his eyes, straightens up his wizard hat.
As he comes out there, I want to avoid him. Oh, I'm still like, fuck that.
There's not really a lot of space, but you do your best. You like keep the campfire in between the two of you.
Like, oh, weird sleep last night. Did you want me to take a look at that magical fur thing?
Oh yeah, Nana pulls it out of the bag. Here we go.
Really helps because it is a big, heavy.
It's
power.
probably
It's a
bigger than
pretty
Nana.
big
Let's
thing,
be
yeah.
real.
Gerald's
Oh
like,
yeah, most certainly.
no,
most certainly.
I've got it. I've got it. To find some.
And it's big and it's fluffy. And the first thing you realize about it is that it's actually the underside of an animal.
Oh, belly.
Oh.
Yes.
Belly fur.
Mm.
And just from a quick
so
glance,
soft.
you can tell that the runes are sort of going down from the neck area and down like the middle of where maybe the rib cage would be.
Right.
Oh. Well,
Right.
that's an interesting way to cut something, says Nana, judging as she would not cut a steak like that, but whatever. It's fine. This is fur. I'm sure it's different. I'm sure he knew what he was doing.
Mm. Mm.
But Cuddly's a vegetarian, so what does Cuddly know?
Cuddly doesn't know a lot. I'm sure Nana knows something.
Mm.
I feel like Nana's not a vegetarian, but
All right. Do I recognize the runes at all?
Not immediately, no. You're somewhat learned, but also not. It's more like you received magical powers and then started studying those powers. You can tell that there's the basic symbology for evocation, but you've got no idea what the actual effect is. You'd have to try it out or somehow manage to figure out what it does.
All right. Would an Arcana roll of some kind help, or perhaps if that is insufficient, I may be able to cast Comprehend Languages and just simply read the runes if they're readable.
I'd say start with an Arcana check, and we'll see what we get.
Roll. That's pretty good. It's a 23.
Whee.
23.
it's acceptable.
Wow.
It's
Okay.
alright.
Yeah,
guess.
it'll do.
Yeah.
Whatever. We're not impressed, but
Nah.
I'll say you've probably, because your outset point was still the main guild hall in Ebonspire. And the Ebonspire does have the College Arcanum, which is like a huge free library. And you haven't actually attempted a spell like this, but you do. The rune sequence tells you that this is probably something. I'd say you can tell it deals thunder damage. It has an effect of creating like massive vibrations.
Oh.
Ooh.
God, it's that freaking
Hey.
cat
Is it
Pokemon
like-
legend thing. Raikou or something? Raikou?
Yeah, Raikou. That is
It's a
absolutely-
Raikou.
Yeah, it's a Raikou. Raikou confirmed. Fuck yeah.
Raikou confirmed. Fuck yeah.
Quite interesting. the man didn't say anything about this beast at all.
He mentioned, so he found this pelt. It wasn't, he didn't hunt. He didn't hunt this one down. Apparently there was a carcass nearby, and the pelt was almost untouched next to it. Like the scavengers weren't. Yeah,
he was able to remove.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah, it was like whatever had killed the creature had killed the creature, and purposely left this section. And he's cleaned it up, and that's it. Yeah.
The reason I ask is because this configuration of runes sort of indicates that there's some sort of potential electrical or thunderous discharge associated with the beast.
Ooh.
And I would have thought that, given what you're saying, then that perhaps the animals were leaving it alone due to potential danger of touching.
Which
if what's his name was able to touch and remove the skin fine, perhaps there's something else that triggers it. Perhaps.
Yeah.
This may require further study.
I agree. I think this. I think.
And he kind of gets really interested. And he
I thought Arthur was hiding from Gerald on the other side of the fire.
He heard a power.
Yeah, thunder.
And the spoon stops him.
Yeah. Rudy clearly sees the shuffling as Gerald. Gerald.
Okay.
I agree. Further testing is definitely required because we don't know what activates.
Yes. Arthur, I will, if I need you for testing purposes, you will be very welcome to assist me, but not before I say this time. We've learned our lessons, have we not?
It was fun last time. Well, what happened? Nothing was wrong last time. It was fun.
This could kill you, so
Nah.
let's just...
I kind of go, death? Yeah, right, whatever.
Arthur, I
kills
remind
you, then I can't test anything else on you in the future, and honestly, I don't want to test it on myself.
And frankly, Arthur, I can't bring back the dead. Yet.
You can't?
Well, that
Foreshadowing.
Oh, it's fine. I can spare the dying.
That was the most nonchalant thing Gerald has ever said.
By the way, I can stop you from dying, and we're all like, okay.
I just get up and start packing my stuff up.
Yeah, I think
I'm a bit terrified, but alrighty.
I'm packing everything up. So secretly in my head, the canon is Ash killed the Raikou because it wouldn't get to the Pokeball and just fucking left it there. That's what's going through my head. Anyway.
Wow.
What?
Just that's my personal conspiracy theory.
A
Okay?
10-year-old boy.
You don't know.
You don't know what's
Oh no, I can't catch it. Guess this is it.
Just
Oh my god.
Ash used the
Keep
gun.
that in mind.
I just Ash used gun. It was super effective.
Ash uses gun.
like when Sword Shield and gun.
Gun, I choose you.
Bang.
Gun, use bullet.
But as you're packing up, does Arthur, do you summon the horsey again?
Yes, I would like to summon Jasmine.
Oh,
Jasmine the
it's
horse.
a name now.
Do you tell us that the name is Jasmine, or...?
I make a big production about it. I'm like, come forth, Jasmine!
That's what I called my horse in Red Dead Redemption 2 the other day.
Nice. It was meant to be.
It was meant to be. It was Jasmine.
Oh, dear.
So Jasmine appears, Arthur hops up, and you start trudging again. I would like someone to roll a d12.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, Danny's got it.
time to goose that dice.
No, I don't want it.
Please.
Wah, wah, wah.
I don't want it.
Ooh.
8.
8.
As you're heading out, the snow is getting harder and heavier. The wind is picking up, and there's a moment where the snow just completely stops falling. And the wind just keeps picking up, and then all of a sudden, there's just ice shards coming down. It's a full-blown blizzard.
Shit.
Oh,
And
Shit.
it's you're being slowed down even further. You're getting like your faces are hurting. It's like you're getting completely buffeted and cold even through your furs and your cloaks. And it's you get the sense that you could probably push on, but it might be a bad idea.
If only we had that little house thing, right? That little freaking.
yeah. A little bubble.
I mean, I could use it, but then we'd never get it
You
again.
You
even
would never
standing
get it
next to
again,
each other,
no.
you have to yell to hear each other through the
Uh.
wind and the snow and the like mufflers.
Rudy kind of, he sort of yells as loud as he can to sort of gets everyone's attention to sort of come in close together if possible.
Yeah, and there's a moment where Jasmine just disappears. Like,
Oh.
preemptively. Jasmine just...
Oh.
Yeah, you just
Oh.
fall down all of a sudden.
Oh, shit.
Great.
All right.
And that's like the best moment of the day.
It's like, yeah, but Rudy tries to like sort of get everyone in closer, so we're like all huddling almost. It sort of yells to Gerald, Gerald, is this magical in nature? Is this natural? Because what's going on? Can you feel anything?
Oh, I mean, we're in an icy place. The blizzard didn't really surprise me, but I can have a.
But there was a moment the wind and the snow stopped. That's like that. Did that
Sure,
not seem
let's-
unnatural?
Aggressive, Gerald.
DM, would this be an Arcana check or something else? A nature check or? what
I'd
would you
say,
like?
yes. I'd say survival check.
Survival. All right.
Rudy's
Or is
trying to
this an
figure out if we're being
Australian
attacked or
idiot
not.
about the snow check.
Yeah, maybe, possibly.
What do I know about weather check?
Yeah.
What do I know about weather?
Did you
checks?
check the
14.
weather
I don't
before
know.
you left?
If
Check.
does snow and wind stop
Yeah,
the
no,
moment before a blizzard starts?
you're-
I don't know this. Like what?
You-
the shit on
You,
Rudy
don't-
screaming.
you
I love
can't tell anything. And there's even a moment where you stop and you sort of just like listen very close, and you just hear the faintest. Well, only Gerald hid, but you hear the faintest whisper that just says, "Nah, we're just in the shit."
What's that? We're just in the shit.
Yeah.
Like.
The fuck does this mean?
So when just one question about these whispers. When I hear them, to me,
They are physically whispered.
yeah. But to
They're
me,
not in your head.
Oh,
Oh.
They're like actual whispers.
Oh my
oh,
god.
so as in like this isn't an in my head whisper, but this is literally
No,
something
this is in your ear whisper.
external to me.
This
Oh
is
my
great.
god.
I spin in the direction of the whisper, if I can discern that at all.
And you just hear a voice go, "Wow, really?" And you've heard these whispers before, but just this disorientation right now until you've remembered, like, oh, it's just the whisper.
The whisper.
The whisper.
Oh,
Gerald, what do you
Man.
say?
I
What
thought
is
that
this?
I thought that the whispers were in my head and not in.
No,
like,
they've
in
been actual whispers. I'm sorry
actual
for not.
audible
clarifying.
whispers. Oh
Yes.
my god. Well, that makes things very different because I was kind of interpreting it as like I was kind of just like mentally kind of like acrobaticing it into that's just my own conscience or my own thoughts bubbling to the surface. But no, if it's a physical whisper, that's so different.
I love that for
That's
you
awful.
and us.
Yeah, it's
I
terrifying.
hope I hear it one day.
Yeah. We hear the whispers one day.
Oh, okay. Okay, I need to just pick this apart a bit further really quickly because this is going to drastically
Sure.
change me.
Yeah, sure.
So
No, because your relic doesn't have telepathy. It can speak abyssal.
oh, does it? does it not have telepathy? Oh.
No, it speaks abyssal. It actually physically
It's
talks.
actually literally talking to me. Oh god.
Oh,
Alright.
but it wouldn't be speaking in a language that anyone else can understand, though, would it? Just
No.
Gerald. I
But
gotcha.
it could still be audible, but you wouldn't
Potentially.
understand.
Okay. So let me just as far as backstory goes, how long has this thing been whispering to me, or is this something that only happened during this campaign for the first time?
I'd say it started off as a rare thing, and it's becoming more common, and it's up to you how to react to that. But it's
Okay.
it's still fairly recent, maybe a month or two,
Mhm.
but it's coming to.
Mhm.
There's more of it.
Okay, so it's something that I'm already aware of and may have already had a freak out about in the past.
Most likely, yes.
Okay, all right, so that's
Perfect.
cool. So I don't need to have that freak out right now. Is basically
well,
what the
that's
story is.
excellent.
You
Excellent.
don't need to have a freak out.
Okay.
Unless you want to. I mean, it's up to you, man. You know, we can set up camp. You can have a little.
But
I'm just
yeah,
okay,
the wind,
so Gerald spins around.
and the
So it still catches him by surprise. He still spins around in the towards the ear that he heard it from.
Yeah.
And then he realizes what it actually is. He's like, "Oh my god!" He sort of mumbles under his breath, "Oh my god! I wish you wouldn't do that in these moments." Scare the absolute
And
shit
there's,
out of me.
as you say that, there's just a moment where it's not really anyone who wants can roll a perception check, but I'm gonna say the DC is 20 to realize Gerald, you can definitely tell, but the hat audibly starts going.
I really want to roll a fucking perception
I
check.
need
All
to.
right.
I need
I
to
don't
roll
think
this.
I'll get
Sorry.
it, but here we fucking
It has to
go.
happen.
Just
I'll
to
try
mess
anyway.
with you. It's
Oh
just
my
it starts
God,
doing
Nana,
wind
stop.
noises.
Nana said no.
Perception.
Wind noises like,
Nana said no. Rudy, no!
So you hear it. You can tell there is a wind noise in the wind. Just that like something is making
Hang on.
wind
"Oh,
What
noise.
are
it
you
sounds
doing?
like wind in the wind."
Wow.
So hang on. There's a wind going, and then there's a wind going. Rudy's like.
Love it.
It's just weird. It's like in the middle of it sounds like when you're already in the wind and someone blows in a microphone when you're in
Yeah.
a voice chat.
To be fair,
Ah.
Rudy
Okay.
was literally asking a Gerald a question. It was probably huddled up to him close by, so like that's probably that explains how he probably caught any of that.
Pretty
Um,
understandable.
Very
That
fair.
But
Yes.
seriously, Gerald, what's going Did anything? Is there any magic in the air? Like what's?
He sort of turns to you, like holding the brim of his hat, a little bit wide-eyed, like it's a blizzard, Rudy.
Right. Okay, no, that's good. That's good. If it's a blizzard, we're not being attacked.
I can't say that for sure, but I hope not.
Right. Well, I mean, Rudy has a plan. If everyone else wants to hear it.
I absolutely want to hear Rudy's plan.
What is your plan? Tell me.
Right. So the biggest problem now is that we could get lost from each other. We already half lost Arthur when he fell off his horse. He's barely gotten back to the group. So I propose we tie a rope around each other to make sure we don't lose each other first. Because this snow, it's not gonna. It's a blizzard. We're not gonna. We might get buried or we might lose sight of each other. I think tying a rope around each other is a safe bet to keep us together.
Alright, well, I have some rope, about 50 feet of it.
Oh.
I
Do
think
you
most
think
of us would. Because
Yeah,
everybody's
probably.
got an
enough.
adventuring kit. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, the adventuring kit is lousy with rope.
Yeah.
Are we for sure going on or are we stopping? Says Nana in a definite Nana voice. And not phrased like that at all.
I feel like Dusk Goose is holding Nana like a walkie-talkie and like putting Nana to everyone's ear to like make sure we can all hear.
Are we going out or are we making camp?
Could we even pitch a tent in this blizzard?
I
Like-
don't.
I
mean-
can pitch a tent wherever.
You probably could. You
Yeah.
probably definitely could, because you
Alright.
could still make snowbanks that protects you from most of the wind and get the tent up.
What do you reckon, guys? What do we want to keep going or do we want to stop?
Pushing
Arthur-
deeper into it doesn't seem super wise. I would rather ride out the storm.
Arthur seems a bit keen to keep going.
Oh God! Don't make me be the deciding factor. Wait, there's 5 of
Nana,
us. I won't
Goose?
have to. Wait, how many votes do we have on each one?
That's
2
good.
for.
Keep going forward. But the rope I
Now you're the tiebreaker.
Now
Nana.
you're the tiebreaker, Nana.
What do
I
you
hate this. I hate this. I don't want
Although
to pick
Rudy
the
hasn't
wrong
cast a
thing.
vote, right?
Well, Rudy wants to
Rudy-
keep going, or
Oh.
wants
No,
to keep going.
Rudy wanted to stay, as far as I understood it.
Arthur,
No, but didn't you want to tie the rope? Though.
if we were to keep going.
Oh,
Are you with
you
us?
want to stay? You want? I gotcha. Oh my God. What would cause the least amount of attacks?
Hold
Look,
on,
I've got.
What Nana want to do?
Nana
I've got-
has
here we
control. Oh.
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 Now it's storming.
Now
Oh,
it's
now it's
storming.
Yeah, there
I
we go.
kind of
Now
want
it's
to
real.
stay. Nana has control flame, so maybe we could like make a flame bubble. That sounds very dangerous, but like Nana's old, she knows what she's doing. I'm sure.
We could
what
all
if-
huddle into the one tent, and that'll help us to keep warm.
Yeah, and like I could melt the snow and make us a little pretty fast. You would think. I don't know why I haven't thought of this before. I've been digging like a freaking badger this
Rudy
whole time.
literally has the cantrip Sacred Flame.
Hey.
Nana
Which is
literally
an
has
actual
control flame.
fire.
So do you want to like?
Sacred flame isn't like actual fire. It's more
Yeah.
like a holy purgatory kind of
Take
fire.
your holy flame and get the fuck out.
I
But I
Wow. Fun.
but
I think
wait,
Nana's
yes,
Gonna
Nana's control fire, and I believe that Gerald has a fire cantrip, or at least prestidigitation. You can
Prestidigitation.
create heat, just ambient
Oh
heat.
yes, I can create heat. Absolutely, yes.
So I'd say you
Well, I
could
think we should
definitely,
stay maybe.
yeah, you could
Yeah,
definitely
alright.
make a camp.
Alright, let's make
My
it.
vote is to make a camp and make it warm then, so we
Alright.
can actually dry off a little bit and do all that good stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'd say
That's Nana's vote.
anyone who is helming the camp making.
I would
That's
probably say
That's
Goose,
Rudy,
roll a survival check.
okay.
Rudy would be helping.
And anyone,
Rudy would be helping.
are you helping? Okay,
yeah,
Duskus
I'd be
can roll
helping.
with advantage.
Yeah.
Duskus, roll with advantage.
Okay,
know how
yeah.
to
Because
roll.
I'd be like doing the flamey thing.
Okay, you roll twice,
Surely.
and the higher amount counts.
14.
14 is what you needed. So you've still learned a bit about the snowy weather and the cold climate. And first off, you get a bunch of snow out of the way, you set up the tent, and then you put up, I remember the word, the extra hide as a tarp.
Ah,
on top of
yeah.
your tent.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love
And
it.
then-
Oh my god.
You, as everyone is going in, you start recovering the tent with snow.
You brilliant boy. I
Ah,
knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it.
Because
Says
that
Nana,
protects you
obviously.
from the wind, and the internal temperature of snow is actually warmer than the surface.
I love it.
It's true.
Something you learn every day.
Snow is incredibly insulating and excellent soundproofing. Now you know.
The more you know.
So now when Nana kills you, no one else can hear you
No
scream.
one will hear it. Exactly.
No one will hear you scream.
Well, no one will hear Rudy slapping.
You're definitely it's cold, it's chilly, but the tent is not being shaken by the wind currently.
Hmm.
You can hear it, but the tent is like you got the pressure of the snow down on the tent. But you're safe.
Alright, there we go.
Yay.
Who wants hot cocoa?
Oh, everyone!
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm beginning to think that was a really good purchase, Orb. I'm just saying. I thought, like,
Yeah.
damn, that's pretty good.
Look,
Yeah,
I'm
Cocoa
pretty
paying
proud.
dividends.
Mm,
I'm pretty proud of it.
mm. Agreed. You say
So
safe,
you're all
but somehow I
huddling
don't
around.
believe you.
you're huddling around drinking hot cocoa. Do you just want to wait it out, or are you doing anything particular?
I presume we're just going to be waiting out. Well, if we're not doing anything else, Gerald might ask to see the fur again and just
Oh yes, here you go.
just spend whatever time just.
So 3 of you got
investigating it more and-
marshmallows.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Congratulations.
Goose was really gunning for those marshmallows last time, so I feel like Goose
Yeah,
should have
Goose
one.
can have
at
one.
least.
I'm gonna get Goose, Nana, and then because I'm trying to find out about this,
You're
Hell,
stuck up to
I'm gonna
Gerald.
give one to Gerald, and
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna sit next to you. I'm like,
Thank you, Arthur. Oh, marshmallow.
and then I kind of just like here to Rudy, just here.
Rudy, like the next time, like Rudy finds himself like passing or Arthur somehow in the tent, he whispers into his ear, "Powerful enemy."
Oh my god.
Yep, that just happened.
And Gerald, if you want, you may roll another Arcana check to get another hint about the pelt.
Cool.
God, it sounds cold.
Oh,
Listening to this.
Natural 20.
Yes,
I love that.
the
It's a
positioning
26.
the positioning matters. When it comes to spell beasts, the positions of the runes matter. Sorry. Just chat. It's
Have we
doing
had a
me
phrasing issue, Josie? Is that what we've had?
No, it's
Let's
just
chat.
that
Positioning matter?
Bean says there's a tension between Rudy and Arthur, and it seems kind of sexual.
Okay, alright, let me just clear the air for 2 seconds, right? So,
Powerful enemy, Arthur.
yeah, the party is imagining that there's tension there, and I've got my chat creating tension between Gerald and Rudy as well. So, guys,
Oh my
Rudy,
God!
stop! Rudy has no interest in his party members. Stop
Give
it!
me the wood! I'm building the ship!
Stop it!
Oh, I've got the word for you.
But yes, to clarify, Bean, the Rudy Arthur shipping has been headcanon for a lot of people since like episode 2.
Josie's like cards predicted it too, which sucks because that makes it kind of weird.
Oh, yeah,
Ruther!
right.
Ruther!
Ruther.
No! I hate, but I love. I actually love.
Ruther!
Wait. Can I just make a disclaimer? Okay, before anyone gets any fucking ideas, Nana is ace, so fuck. Get out of here.
Oh,
There we go.
Nice.
oh,
There we go. I'm safe, man. I'm
Nana's
safe.
only love is cooking.
It's
Yeah.
only cooking. Only cooking. There you go.
Alright.
But
Anyway,
yes, to get back
moving
to
on.
it,
Yes,
the runes, when it comes to spell beasts, the runes placement are always important. And taking a good look, thinking about it, and maybe busting out your book, taking some notes, writing down some ideas, you get the sense that this is related to the throat, definitely, possibly lungs. This has something to do. You get the idea that it activates somehow through voice.
Voice activated thunder yell.
His voice.
It's
a
Fusro pelt. It's a Fusro pelt.
Oh my god, it's a Fusro Reich. It's a Dragonborn Reich. Holy fuck.
It's
Holy fuck.
no, it's Fursrodar.
First word,
I'm leaving. Just kidding, I fucking love that.
Oh, dear. Okay, awesome. So, okay, one question. Just this is just as much for the player as it is for Gerald. as far as making use of the magical abilities of a magic spell beast,
Yes.
does it require further crafting, or is the skin
No,
intrinsically activatable?
You can attune to the skin itself. It's just very common to turn it into a piece of clothing that's easier to wear. Because currently you've just got like you could tie it around your neck like a little cape if you wanted.
Oh yes.
But it's
Yeah.
it does require attunement and it needs to be worn
Okay,
in
cool.
some way.
Ooh, I see.
I think I'm going to. Yes, I do have space for it, so I'm going to attempt to attune to it by wearing it as like a neckerchief.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
taking it.
fair. Like, oh, what are
Sick.
they called?
I'm gonna take
Put
it
it
out
on
myself. then.
The like old timey British waistcoaty people, where they have the fake shirt underneath.
Oh,
Oh,
little
yeah.
like cummerbund thing.
Like a
No, like
No, like
up,
a-
up,
the fake
like
shirt
over the
front?
chest
Oh
area.
yeah.
yeah.
Not an ascot.
I have
Something
no
else.
idea about clothing. I can't
But-
help
but-
you.
Yeah, but
I don't know, but okay, it's yours. It's not Nana's anymore. It's going out of the bag.
Um,
and it's still heavy and
This is
it's
just for
like
testing
thick
purposes.
fur. It's got thick fur on it.
Arthur,
yeah, you can
I
definitely
have an
take the time.
idea
You have the
about this, he
entire
says
day.
as he's wrapping it around himself. Arthur, I have an idea about this.
Yes, yes.
May need your assistance later.
Yes. Later.
I found out the name of it. It's called a dicky.
It's a dicky. Yeah.
It's called a
So,
dicky.
so I make a dicky out of this fur.
Yeah. Do you?
That's a hairy dicky
Yeah.
you got there.
And I wrap this dicky around my neck, and I make sure that the dicky is like down my chest, appropriately. So I don't want the dicky to be out of place because the positioning is important. The positioning is important. Remember,
The positioning of the
you know,
dicky is very
the positioning
important.
of the dicky is
but I
important. So I got to make
understand.
sure I got the dicky runes in the right places.
How
you know.
big is the dicky?
It's pretty heavy.
It's pretty big.
The
Yeah, it's
dicky's
big.
pretty
Yeah,
heavy.
it's big.
Yeah.
It's 20 pounds, Orb. Use your imagination.
That's a 20-pound dicky I'm wearing around my neck.
Oh my god. Imagine.
Oh no!
Josie, you did this to us.
And I'm here for it. Okay.
It was originally known as a detachable bosom.
Okay, so it's a big hairy bosom.
Wait, why is the Resident Evil vampire lady suddenly in our D&D campaign? When did that happen?
I don't know, but
Let's
she
be
can
relevant.
step on me.
But to move on,
Oh my god.
you
Yeah.
have
Wow.
basically half a day and the entire night.
Yeah.
And you do have food that doesn't require cooking. You can
Yeah, I think
definitely
we have
work off
that.
a ration each and like
Yeah.
live off. And it's just not like cooked. It's not fancy. It's not necessarily warm, but you do have food.
Yeah, it kills Nana to not be cooking, but everyone's like, you need to stay inside. So she's like, oh, fine, I'll stay inside.
I will, however, use prestidigitation to warm the food.
And Nana's grumbling about that too.
Oh, also, Nana, it can also flavor food as well.
Oh.
You can chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living
You've made a very
material.
powerful enemy.
You would never, Gerald would never step in the way of Nana.
Can
That-
Nana
Would he
and
not-
even the
would he not
prospect
put
of
a
that
little
would be too
extra salt on his
terrifying.
own food though, maybe? I don't know.
Can
A little
Nana
bit of
and
extra
Rudy
salt. It just sometimes you're just like, no. Honestly, like the even times where you yourself have thought, oh, I think this needed more salt. Gerald's just like, he doesn't. Yeah,
There we
he'll
go.
just eat
Just,
it.
just like any flavor is good flavor.
Crossing Nana is the last thing that Gerald ever wants to try.
Yeah, I just feel like she could kill you. I don't know why. She could kill you.
Wild
and
shape
put you in
into a
stew.
Tyrannosaurus Rex and eat everyone.
Yes.
Has Nana
absolutely.
seen-
One,
I mean,
one
Nana's
day
seen a
that will be an
female.
option. One day that will
Oh
be
my
enough.
One day,
Wait
once
for
you've
that
seen a
day.
Tyrannosaurus Rex,
Oh, I can't wait for that day.
we're gonna be
You're all in
Tyrannosaurus.
trouble.
Dinos are canonical in this world. Dinos do exist.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Josie.
Watch Nana turn into a raptor immediately.
Fucking. We're doing it.
But yeah, so you're spending the day, the night, I'm assuming not so much taking a watch, but maybe someone stays awake, like taking turns just staying awake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't have to roll anything, nothing happens. You've hidden the tent under the snow, the blizzard's coming down, it's covering you. And when morning hits, you've got... We'll switch it over to these.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
The snow's gone.
Oh, lovely birds.
Yes.
Birds? Birds?
You hear a few birds.
I run out straight outside.
Migrating.
Get through the.
And you try to run out, and it's just... You're just met with snow.
Face planted.
It's like you can't even open the tent. It's just thick and heavy with snow.
I
Ah,
turn
so
around.
we're
Like,
digging, huh?
Goose, got a job for you.
Ah, yes. What can I do?
We need to get out.
Oh,
That's all you, buddy. That's all you. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Wind up and straight into it.
Just start doggy digging, shoveling the snow back in the tent.
Oh god. Never's like, no, wait, no.
I'm just like, I keep hyping Goose up, like, yeah.
As the snow is like slamming into your face, you're like, yeah, Goose, keep it going. Goose, yeah, you gotta.
You're not out of line just to move to the side, just a little bit.
I'm
As you
gonna-
step out,
Oh,
you
good.
do see there's a handful of birds actually, and they're picking at something a little bit away. And Arthur stepping out, you can definitely see there seems to be a small animal that didn't make it through the blizzard, and there are these tiny little birds chirping and just eating it.
I kind of rush over and scare the birds away, sort of thing.
They fly off. No more birds.
Aw.
Canceling the birds now.
I look at the animal and I'd like to do some sort of check to see.
It's
if,
definitely dead and frozen. And it looks to be like a ferret of some sort, but it's a very dull gray color.
I want to make sure we can eat it.
You're a monster.
You're not too sure. There's not much left of it. But you all come outside, and I'm assuming you take some time to clear the snow, pack the tent away.
Mhm.
Arthur, stop poking dead animals with sticks, alright? It's unbecoming.
And the snow isn't like soft and powdery. It's sharp, it's cold, it's hard.
Oh, I am absolutely using Mage Hand for this.
Just
I cast Mage Hand, and just like a little floating hand appears, and I'm just like, "Oh, deal with that, would you?" And just scooping up handfuls of snow and just 10 pounds at a time.
10 pounds is still a lot.
Yeah.
I
It
don't
is
think you can
actually,
actually
but-
fit 10 pounds of snow
Yeah.
in a hand.
It's a big
Can't carry
hand.
more than
Big
10 pounds.
hands.
Yeah. Well, however much my Mage Hand
Yeah.
can carry, up to 10 pounds.
Gerald, that's Rudy notices this and goes, Gerald, you got a good taste in hands, because remember going back to that fight a while ago when Rudy summons his spiritual weapon. It's a giant slap.
Oh yeah,
It's a giant
snake.
slap.
Yeah.
So Rudy nods approvingly. Like this.
Build the shit.
We
out.
have
Oh.
we have to
If you ever want a
give
magical high five,
I'm writing up notes. I will make sure that Rudy at some point will get access to Big B's hand.
Oh yeah.
What? Big what?
It's a spell.
It's like Mage Hand, but it's a huge
But it's
7
big.
feet hand that you
Yes!
can lift
Oh my
yourself
God.
up. You can punch things. It's just a giant hand.
It's just a giant hand. Yeah.
I'm kind of weirded out by the compliment of hands. So I just not really.
Some people
just
have
like-
foot things. Some people have hand things. Don't yuck their yum.
Don't
Yeah.
yuck their
Yeah.
yum. As good old
But
man
as
would
you
always
pack
say.
it away, someone else needs to roll a d12.
I can do that if you want. Oh boy, if I remember how to.
Daskus is very tempted to have an arm wrestling match with the magic hand.
Oh my god, you should. Oh, I don't have the thing. I'm sorry. I cannot.
Just
Oh, I know I
grab it
can.
and
It's
just like,
literally in the dice tray, isn't it?
On your character sheet.
What thing?
Yeah, you can do it on your character sheet.
You,
Well,
custom roll.
Oh, I see.
Welcome.
Josie, what happened to your cam?
Yeah. No,
So-
I'm just
The battery.
changing the battery. Calm
This happened
down.
last time, guys. Come on.
I got a 9.
Here we
Oh,
go.
no, I got a 9.
Should be.
Oh my goodness, Josie! It's okay.
Yeah. Hold on.
Just explode. Oh my god.
Josie!
I'm back. Calm down. This always happens. The battery life is only 2 hours.
Okay.
But yes, did anyone roll? We have it.
I did.
nine.
A 9.
9.
Oh my god.
As you're heading out, and you keep going, and trudging through the snow. It's not really much more difficult, but the consistency of the snow has gone from like soft powder, and it has like a weight on it from just the sheer volume. Now it's hard and sharp, and it's like it's just annoying, and your hands are starting, even with the gloves, your hands start to go numb as you're just shoveling snow around while moving.
Hmm.
But around midday, you stumble upon a cleared spot. There's where someone has cleared out snow, and you can see like obvious remnants of someone else having made camp to huddle up and endure the blizzard.
Are we just kind of walking in the footsteps of someone else just like right ahead of us?
Yeah, no, it's more like you were pushing through snow, and then all of a sudden it opens up, and you're in this like clearing almost. But you do see instead a path leading, and it seems to be in the direction you're headed. There's a path that's cleared already.
Well,
But you do see the remnants of a campsite, and Nana, as you're just walking through, your foot catches on something, and it looks to be like a water skin of some kind that's just half filled with liquid on the ground.
Nana would like to open it and sniff it, just in case it's anything interesting.
It's Cuddly's favorite drink.
Oh my god, is it coffee?
Okay, it's Cuddly's streaming drink.
Is it wine? It's full of wine!
I was gonna say, since when did Cuddly turn into AussieDevFro? What?
Oh my god, it's wine! No, there's not a...
But it's half full, and you'd estimate, like, with, like, normal servings, it's probably, like, 3 glasses.
I mean, clearly they're gone. I think I should just take it, like, put it in the bag. But I don't know if I'm gonna use it yet, because that's a little yuck. Like, obviously they're not in a pandemic, but I don't know if you want to be drinking someone else's backwash wine, really. But wine is wine.
We don't know
Wine
what
is
the medicine is like in this fantasy world.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be... Look, I'm gonna take it, because Nana doesn't waste wine, and maybe we can use it in the cooking. Because, you know, you can use it to flavor shit as well. I think it'd be good. Yeah.
There you go.
And then it's cooking, and the germs go away, and like
Very
it'll
on
be
brand.
fine.
Yes.
How about just
brand.
before you put it in like a meal, make sure you give Arthur a spoonful about an hour or two beforehand. Just in case.
Taste this for
Just
me,
in
dear.
case.
Bobby!
I would be like, Nana, of course. Like, I love you. I trust you.
Sure thing, dear.
Of course you do.
Of
Now
course
drink
you
this.
do.
Now drink this.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick it in the bag. But
Just stick it in the
wouldn't.
bag.
Yeah, that's probably about it. I think.
I'm gonna come and call my phantom steed again. Come forth, Yennefer!
Oh. Yennefer. That's all I'll say about that.
And I want a loyal Yennefer like this, like just sort of.
Oh, no.
With one eyebrow up.
No.
With the rose?
No.
Yes,
How did
yes,
he get another
yes.
rose? Where do these roses come from? Nana! Are you giving him roses?
I'm not. You saw nothing.
Stop
I
enabling
just-
Arthur.
Shoves the wine and the roses back into her bag.
Oh God, what's Nana planning?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Wine and roses.
I'm like, and I just say simply, shall we continue?
Oh my
Eyebrows.
God.
eyebrows.
No.
No, it just keeps going. No.
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 No, no.
No.
So
Vomits a little bit.
as you keep walking, because I'm assuming you're just gonna follow the path you found.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think so.
As long as this keeps going in the same direction that we need to.
Yeah. Is Gerald going to do the test?
Oh,
of this
absolutely. When
new thing.
when there's an appropriate time, like maybe if we stop for lunch or if we like have a small
I'm
break somewhere
I'm
or something.
assuming that you had lunch in this pre-made campsite.
Ah, cool. Okay. Well, then in that
Oh,
case, I'll be like, Arthur, come with me for a second.
Oh, where are we going?
Oh, we're gonna.
Don't kill him.
Or, now hear me out here, Nana.
It'll be. Look, it'll be probably fine. I think.
Why did I say kill?
Oh, don't worry too much about that.
All right.
It's fine. I'm sure.
Okay.
Okay. Now I've been investigating this fur. I know you're
Yes.
keen to help me with the test. So
Are you gonna
I just
wear it?
want to. No, that I've already done the things, so it would take too much time. So, what I need you to do is just give me your consent to be part of this test.
In the background, Rudy's warming up his hands and cracking his knuckles.
Okay. Does that make us friends?
Lotioning up his hands.
Well,
Get
we're not
ready.
already friends, Arthur?
Well, you're always a little bit standoffish, so I never really know where our friendship.
Not the fingers.
Are we
Well,
playing?
look,
Hello.
With this, Rudy walks
You
away.
are a
He's
bit-
not going to heal him anymore. That's it. Nah, he's going to heal him, but it's just...
and it's sort of like Gerald sort of gingerly sort of puts a hand, it's like sort of pats him on the shoulder a little bit. It's like, look, Arthur, you're a little bit rash, and it frightens me an awful lot. I'd like you to maybe do that a little bit less, but I still consider you a member of this party, and I would like to consider the party to be my friends.
I get excited and hug him.
Oh.
Okay, just
All right, awesome. Let's go do whatever you want me to do. So, what do you want me to do?
fantastic. Stand over there, I think, maybe about. I
Okay,
measure
where's
about,
everyone
like-
else? Where's everyone else as this happens?
I get him to stand about 10 feet away from me.
Okay,
Okay.
Nana's back at camp cleaning up the food from lunch.
Daskus is probably still eating his food, just watching like.
Rudy is begrudging...
Yep,
Begrudgingly.
begrudgingly.
That word.
And it's sort of like, oh, Rudy, would you mind just standing by? Just,
Yeah.
I'm sure it's fine, but just in case.
Why does he
Rudy-
need to stand by?
Rudy
need
has... Yeah, Rudy has
Oh,
resumed
just as a
standing behind
third-party
Gerald.
observer,
Yeah,
Arthur,
he's
that's
now
fine.
got a little bit of lotion in his hands, and he's just getting.
Look,
he's
I'm
just getting
a
ready.
wizard. This is a wizard thing.
Okay.
Don't. It's fine. Very wizardy.
All right.
Hat.
Can Daskus help?
Oh no, you'll find Duskus. Just
Right.
Just let
Arthur's
Daskus.
helping me with this one.
Do I need to go to steady myself, or
Nah, go live.
I don't think so. No,
okay?
no.
Just relax. Arthur,
It'll
you'll
be
fine.
pretty. I'm sure the effects will be pretty minor, whatever they are. So,
Fucking die.
is this thing on? Dickie, are you on? Okay, I think it's fine.
Richard!
Now,
We named
do-
it. It's too late. Its name is Richard.
Now, is it a how is the activation of this that I've discerned? Is there a
You tell me.
Oh,
You
Ru-
go,
Ru-
go ahead and do
Gerald,
what
you know what you
think.
have to
I
do.
want do a something, and I'll tell you when you hit the spot.
all right?
You know what you have to do. Do it, Gerald.
Furs Rodar.
And as you yell, I need Arthur to make a con save.
Oh no! Oh my
As you all hear this just massive echo, it just, as the words leave Gerald's mouth, you cast Thunder Wave. And just this loud crackling sound just echoes
Oh my
through.
God.
I need you to roll 2d8. Because Arthur takes 2d8 thunder damage and is, like, thrown back 10 feet into the snow.
Oh no!
There we go. 5 thunder damage.
Okay,
God.
but as you yell, the runes just light up almost like they're charging from the bottom up and just like zoom. It's just a loud crack, and Arthur just like knocked off his feet and thrown into the snow.
And the sound is so unexpected that Gerald leaps bodily like 2 foot into the air. And it just like falls over backwards.
Rudy's got you. Rudy's caught you. Rudy's caught you. You're okay, Gerald. But like equally, like, what the fuck? You know, like, holy.
He's like, it works.
Nana's looked up from her camp like, what have you done?
I like to try and like just oh jeez. What the heck?
You okay, Arthur?
And as you yell, it happens again.
So
And you soon find out it has 2 charges. Once you activate it, it's just like
Did it blow him out of range for
Oh
damage the
my
second
God.
he
Or is
still
he still
takes
in range?
damage.
time? Okay.
No,
That
wait,
one's-
he's outside. No, he's
Yeah.
outside. So, like, the
Okay,
second
okay.
time when Rudy's leaning you up and you just yell back, and, like, the snow around you just get, like, phew, so it's more like a snow cannon in Arthur's face.
Whoosh. It turns him into a snowman.
But here, another, it's super loud. It's like it amplified your voice to enormous
Yeah.
proportions. And
Just
it's
like,
just, like, echoes around for a good while.
I like to just get back to Gerald, and I sit there and I'm just like, shush time.
He's like,
And I'm just like, I turn over, I go to Rudy. I'm like, Rudy, help, please. Oh, jeez, he's dead. And then I badly imitate me going, ooh.
So Arthur, let me get this. And Rudy's shouting a little bit because he can't hear. Like he was right next to it. Like
No,
think
it
it's like-
says in the spell description, the sound is loud enough to be, like, audibly heard for up to 300 feet.
well, there you go. Like obviously Gerald was protected because he's wearing it. Like that would be in the magical nature of the object. But like Rudy wasn't, and he was literally holding Gerald. So like so Rudy's like yelling a little bit because he doesn't know how loud he is. And he's like, so Arthur, you want me, like obviously he doesn't know Arthur can't hear, to heal you. No, walks in the opposite direction.
Oh,
Grab him
Alright.
the
let's take a go. Nana's got a healing spell. I can cast Cure Wounds. Come here, baby. Come here, baby.
So wait, you pull me
Nana
around and
comes
then
up
walk
with
away.
a bowl of good food.
I want you to watch me get healed by Nana.
Rudy's not.
Let's see if that even happens.
Rudy
Wait, why is
doesn't
it like a... Was that the wrong
Oh,
die? 6.
No,
Okay.
that's correct. You
No,
did
it's
6
okay.
points of healing.
Oh, it just looked... Oh, because I rolled the other thing before. Right.
So since
Is
all of
that
Nana's
right?
magic comes from the food, you just walk up with a bowl, but as your hands touch, the intent of the feeding passes through the physical touch, and Arthur is healed.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't think I healed everything, though. Oh, did you only take 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
just,
only took 5.
That's enough for
All
them.
good.
And I turn back to Rudy because he still can't hear. I'm like,
Rudy sort of, I don't know exactly how to mime it, but Rudy does his best, like, powerful enemy, like, impression.
I mean, I think
like,
that's good enough.
Like,
and I think he's like, best friends? Yeah, best friends.
Give me 5 seconds. I have to go check something.
Okay.
No worries.
so
Five.
Gerald, how are you? So
Four.
Rudy's still yelling a little bit now.
Three.
Gerald, how are you? Are you okay? Rudy's
Oh,
more concerned
good.
about you.
It was surprisingly, I mean, it was very scary. I'm a little bit shaken up, but I'm otherwise physically unharmed.
Daskus comes over, gives him a pat on the shoulder, is like, "That's a great show. That was amazing."
Oh, that's a little like the impact almost knocks his hat off. Has to sort of catch it. It's like, just sit on that guy's head.
And you can't tell as you shove Gerald, like you slap him on the back. You can't tell was that 1 or 2 yelps.
would Dusgoose even care if it was 1 or 2 yells?
And actually, what? He was just too happy about like what an amazing electrical show that was. He just took a breath.
Oh dear.
I'll get back on Yennefer.
So Gerald, are you gonna keep wearing?
Wait,
the,
was Jennifer out like away from the impact?
Yeah, I did say she was with
Just
Yeah,
checking.
yeah, yeah.
Just
Oh,
checking.
I would get him to dismount for
Would
sure.
we assume that like this happened before Arthur summoned Yennefer?
Well,
Like,
wasn't
while
it like
we're
when we
at
stopped
camp,
for lunch,
It
right?
was-
Like
yeah.
It was
Jennifer
at
would have
this
stayed at
camp,
camp
yeah,
or
yeah.
something. Had like a cheeky carrot or some shit, you know, something like
I
that.
suppose,
don't know.
yeah, actually, yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Cheeky,
yeah.
whatever we're having that day.
Yep.
Alrighty.
But you keep going. The day goes on, and you manage. You realize as you're following this path, it takes you closer to the river. Not awfully close, but closer than you were previously. And it's kind of nice having some actual like nature sounds beyond just the wind and the occasional bird of prey flying overhead.
We're not dead yet.
And
bitches.
is there anything you want to do with the rest of your day, or shall we just fast forward?
Fast forward.
Keep perception up. Keep looking. Keep an eye out for it.
Yeah, I think. Well, as much help as Nana will be.
Nana back on shoulders.
Yeah, Nana back on shoulders. All right, Nana and Goose, we got this.
We got it.
We got this.
Got this
And
perception.
I'd say, yeah, I'll say we skip forward a little bit. You can all mark off rations, and we jump to the next morning and the next day, basically.
Okay.
And someone roll another d12.
I'll get this one. I haven't rolled one yet.
Roll a 10. We're on a
We're
roll.
on a roll.
Don't like 10. Tracy's 12. 10.
You said what now?
I seen 10 said, and then you smiled straight after it. And I'm like,
D12.
No,
right?
there's nothing on the 10. There's
Did you-
Josie,
nothing on the
always
10.
smiling. Oh, don't
Josie?
read into it.
Josie, D12, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't read into it.
I'm reading
One.
very hard.
Oh no.
1.
I don't know why that.
One.
Oh no, wait, it's a 7.
Oh, 7?
Oh.
It's a 7. That's
Oh,
different.
okay.
And you're all walking. You keep walking. Is Arthur summoning a new horse?
oh, yes. I will be calling this one Gerald.
Oh my god. Amazing. Best
Wait,
friends.
hang on.
Gerald.
Yep.
Gerald
Yep.
the horse and Gerald.
Yep.
Okay.
And as you summon the horse, it does have a kind of like panicked look to it.
Yes. It's like a little bit more wide-eyed than it should be.
I'm assuming that when you say Gerald and summon the horse, I'm just imagining the horse from the cartoon version of Don Quixote.
I haven't seen
Just a
that.
super old broken back horse. That's just like
Yeah,
it's just so worn down.
Oh.
It's so scared.
because I'm sort of imagining in my head whatever I call the horse is the personality of the horse. So I'm
And
like,
it is actually a new horse every time. It's not like the same. There
Yeah.
seems to be like a correlation between intent and result.
yes.
So like the Yennefer horse would like beat you up a little bit, but be kind of nice about it.
Yeah.
Just like it.
Have a bit of
coming
sass
back.
And you'd
about
like it.
Yeah.
Kinda
Like the
coming
Yennefer horse might step on your foot a little bit, but you'd be like, oh, thank you.
yeah, a little bit.
Just to show
Okay.
like I could crush you.
Could
but I'm
crush you,
letting
but I
live.
won't.
If there's one thing that has like gone through the internet over the last like month or so, is that half the internet wants to be dominated. Like,
Half the
fucking
internet
hell.
had discovered their
Mm.
particular mommy.
I don't even want that for me, but I like to be in on the meme.
Yeah,
I
no, of
think
course.
it's also because of this whole Gen Z death thing.
Wait, what? I have no idea what that is.
You're too old. Anyway.
Oh god, that means I'm too old.
Yeah, I know,
Oh,
that's-
no.
I
That's
got
not-
something that you didn't.
Anyway,
Because you're young,
you're
bro.
trudging
Baby.
through. You're trudging through, and we got Arthur on the horse. Is Nana on Dusku's shoulders, as per usual?
Yes.
So I'd say, and you're walking this path, but snow has kept falling through yesterday and today, and it's starting to rise up again. You now have snow up to like your ankles, and you're starting to get slowed down. But all of you notice a whistling sound.
Like a
Just
family or
And as you take a look around, you
Hello.
can actually see
Welcome
a
on in,
small
Raiders. How you
figure
all doing?
walking on top of the snow, like
Guys,
200
let's get
feet
some
away,
hype in
and
the
just
chat
whistling.
for the wonderful Raiders.
I want to try and whistle back at it.
What's going on?
Do it.
Okay.
Can you whistle?
Hope you're all having a wonderful,
And
wonderful
it just stops.
Can't call it.
God.
And then you hear
D&D raid! Woo! D&D raid.
it just looks around,
What's going on? Thank you so much for
and
the
then
follows.
spots you, and you
the
see this
Drax
someone just
and
it's
Ivio-
looks like a
Ividoriwa?
very small,
Oh
like
my God,
Nana-sized,
I
maybe
think
smaller person.
I think
just
I
waves
completely
super
mispronounced
happy,
that one.
just
Sorry
starts,
guys, hang on.
walking towards
Let me just do this for 2 seconds. I hope you're all having a wonderful night. My name is AussieDevFro. I'm on the top left. I am on the top left. Hello, this is me. We're currently in the middle of our D&D campaign. And I will have to get back to it in 2 seconds. But yeah, how are we all doing? What's going on? I hope you're all doing well. The whistling. Yes, we've just encountered a random event. We've just encountered a random event. All right, looks like I'm being called out.
Wait, Rudy, you're muted.
I know I'm muted. Sorry, guys.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, guys. I was just dealing with something. I just welcoming in some wonderful raiders. So this whistling. So the whistling stopped. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can see this figure like waving and step stomping towards you.
Oh, well, I mean, Rudy.
we're all like waving like
immediately-
ah!
Okay, well, I mean, Rudy doesn't do any of that back, but he lets the rest of the party do it.
All right.
And as you start meeting up, you see definitely in like a very thin looking cloak, but with like a big hood with trimmed fur around it. You see a white, almost furred face with a big like uppy nose and big yellow eyes, sharp teeth, like in a huge grin, and a giant backpack that's almost weighing the person down. You just see, "Hello, travelers!" And this tiny goblin comes up towards you.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Sure. And he goes and shakes his hands.
And Nana
Oh,
shakes
hello!
because she can't
Greetings,
quite read.
greetings! I am Quark.
I am Duskus. It's lovely to meet you.
It's terrific!
Where are
Do
you
you
from?
have money?
We do.
Just looking, all of you. Do you have money? Gold? Gems? Silver?
Are you selling?
Where is my money? Ah, there we go.
I sell! And just starts like digging through the snow with unspeakable ease, starts just clearing out an area of snow, sets down the backpack, and then opens what looks to be like a tiny calliope and just goes, And then the calliope starts unfolding at the bottom, and he sets it down, and within a minute, it's one of these like very, very stereotypical kid stalls for like lemonade stands.
Oh my
It's like
What?
unpacking the bag.
Oh my god.
I
Oh my god.
Upwards
That's
to be
amazing.
like different sized vials with different colored things in them, and just says,
Ooh.
"I'm Quirk, and I sell things. I made these. Do you want to buy them?"
What do
Oh,
they
like,
do?
look at
for?
these. What are these things?
We're having a closer look. Nana's like, no, Nana. Oh yeah, yeah.
Point- points at one. This helps you when you're going up, and puts another one. This helps you when you're going down, and points at 3 identical ones and says, "These are for when you're being knocked down." And then there's a 4th one and says, "This one's too expensive. You can't afford it."
Oh,
I get interested.
I want to know anyway
Why?
because I'm curious.
I don't know.
I might have the coin.
I
Oh.
don't think so. Do you have 400 gold pieces?
I do. I bluff.
Roll a deception check.
Oh my god. Arthur, what have we told you about trying to be a bard?
Well,
Oh, well, fine. I'll tell you. It makes you less sappy.
Less zappy zappy.
Can you?
If someone tries to sap you, you'll be fine. Are you gonna buy it?
Look, I'm not too into zappy stuff or like the whole
Fine.
thing. So
Looks at the rest of you. Anyone buying?
Dascos is interested in the potions that help when you go down. How much is that?
Oh, when you're being knocked down, you look like a big fella. Do you need more than one?
Probably just one for now would be good. I don't get knocked down often, but if I do, and I don't have these wonderful people to help me, I'd like to know I can get back up and help.
Okay, let me tell you. I'll give you the new customer discount. 50 gold pieces.
While this is all happening, can I just like Gerald just sort of like sticks his head in a little bit and just wants to have a little bit of a check just to see whether these are legit.
I'd say you could take, during all this, you could take enough time to have a gander at one of them. Because you still need to, like, study, like, the viscosity, how's it moving, the coloration.
Okay.
So I'd say you could roll an Arcana check and, like, point at one of them, and I'll tell you some more.
So we got a 17. I'm going to be looking at the kind of potion that I sense Dusk Goose is potentially about to buy.
It looks like your everyday healing potion.
For 50 gold.
50 gold?
I can help. Nana can help. Nana can pull out her coin purse. Anything for little Goosey.
Chink! Start counting coins.
Yeah, basically. But I only have 14 gold, so
I'm
gonna need some more help.
Nana.
I kind of go to the merchant and I say, what if we have a bit of a bet or a competition?
What kind?
Oh god.
What are you talking
Oh
about?
no.
How about we compete for your items?
No. That's a winner win lose situation. Paying for a wear is a win-win situation.
I started to get a bit cranky. I'm like, but 50 gold is ridiculous to us, don't you think?
And I'd say most of you know that 50 gold is actually a discounted price.
Isn't that the standard price for a healing potion, I thought? Or is that...
The standard price for a common item is 5,200 gold, so 75 is smack in the middle.
Okay.
But I'm still trying to talk it down, so I get a bit angry with them. I kind of slams on that. I'm like, that's too expensive.
Well, you're too bad.
Rudy puts his hand on Arthur's shoulder and sort of pulls him back a bit. But Arthur, Arthur, didn't you just say that you had the money to buy a 400 gold potion?
Oh.
I do not want to spend.
Is the horse for sale? Can I use it?
Yeah. How much are we talking about? How much would you offer the horse?
Oh my
I
god.
give you. Looks at it. Is it okay? Looks kind of sick.
I'm like, no, it's okay. It's okay. You give it a carrot and it's alright.
What's a carrot?
Oh, Arthur is. Rudy's walking away, shaking his head. He's had enough.
I grab out this frozen. I get a Nana. You got a carrot?
I don't know. Nana's not so sure because she's kind of grown attached to all the different horses, so she may or may not be persuaded to get a carrot out of her bag.
Anyways,
You have to convince me.
Yeah, otherwise she won't handle.
I just asked. I'm like, Nana, do you have a carrot? Like, just for a second. I just need it.
Okay, here's a carrot. Very begrudgingly, very reluctantly.
I grab the carrot. I go up to the horse. I'm like, you can have this carrot and the horse for, well, let's think, 10,000 gold. Because it is a horse.
Tell me he's dreaming.
And the big yellow eyes just narrow. Think I'm an idiot?
No, I do not. Is that too much, do you think?
You do realize that I could just buy a horse once I get to Bora for, like, I don't know, a 20th of that price?
But we're in the middle of nowhere. Don't you see?
Yeah, but I'm fine. I don't know about you people, but I'm fine out here. This is my home turf, you know.
All right, you throw a number at me, and I'll think. Throw a number. At
Or kind of just
I'll
like
give you.
side, like, are you sure you want to do this? I don't know.
Goose.
I mean, I'll give you. Oh, fine. I'll trade you one of the healing potions for the horse.
No.
No, not Little Jerry is the nickname for this horse in particular.
I want 2.
I'm
Nah.
putting my foot down.
No deal. No deal. Unless you're buying up, packing up.
Is my horse not worth it? How much is the horse in town? Tell me now.
Well, I think I could probably rent a horse easily. Maybe a draft horse for like. Hold on, I'm gonna check the thing.
Check the handbook. Yeah, just nothing.
Yeah,
nothing.
I'm honestly checking the price of a horse.
Yeah, nothing to see here.
Yeah, I could buy a horse probably for 10 gold easy.
But this is also...
Especially if it's in that condition.
I go to the Goose, I put my arm around Goose, I'm like, how bad do you want this?
Look, it's fine if it's going to be too expensive.
I'll get it for you. Anything for my Goose.
It's fine.
Yeah, deal.
Oh my god.
A deal? Really?
Yes, I've thought it over. But I would like 1 gold coin for this carrot to go with it.
Okay, hold on a minute. I'm making a dice roll, but you can't see what it is. Come on, work. So, little goblin looks at you and says, "Okay, perfect," and reaches up and starts tugging at your cloak. It's like, "Give it to me! Here, you can have the vial, and I get the horse cloak!"
No,
You think I'm an idiot?
No, not the horse. You said the horse. You said the horse.
See you
I
fucking.
pushed him away.
I see what you did.
No, you said the horse.
I'm not having any business with you all. I'm done. No,
I'm gonna grab the vial, though.
and no, just like, and pulls on a rope, and the whole thing starts folding up and just shoves the vials back in the backpack.
Oh my God.
Like, nope, terrible customers, terrible. I'm leaving. And the goblin just puts the backpack back on, and like looks over at you all, looks at like Rudy, Nana, Duskus, Gerald, says, "Good day. I'm sorry we couldn't do business." Looks at Arthur. "I hope you freeze to death." And then climbs over the snow and starts trudging away.
We didn't need that.
Whoa.
Sorry, Goose, mate.
Oh my
I
God.
tried, but you know, he's a fool. He's a fool.
It's,
Arthur.
It's alright. You tried. Yes.
Arthur, the
That
goblin,
was very honest.
Yes,
the
Rudy.
goblin's a fool. You were trying to trick him and he saw through it. Who is the fool? The fool who saw through the bigger fool.
We don't need to look into this too much. Let's
Also, Arthur, did you even ask to see if any of us had the gold? I have the gold to buy a potion.
That sounds like a you problem. You didn't obviously so
I was offering up my gold, Rudy. I don't know where you were, but
yeah. Look, Nana said something. You did it.
I just
just
think,
shuffling along with little
I got Gerald.
Arthur,
Jerry Jr.
Arthur, we need. I think antagonizing the locals is the last thing we want to do. The last thing we want to do.
Hey, I've only
Why?
got 14 gold to my name. I don't have it.
Wait, why is Rudy so rich?
Yeah, hang on, Rudy.
Why the fuck is Rudy so rich?
Because early in the game, you guys spent all your gold on shit.
No, I
In
didn't.
the first campaign.
And it's
I bought some food.
also I rolled to see all of your money values, and I do believe that Rudy got more than everyone else.
I gotcha. I was like, I only spent stuff on food for us.
Yeah, so
So
I see, sir.
I always let Rudy buy stuff for me, so I was just never spent my money. I spent
I
money
haven't
on
bought
buying
you
a video.
anything. Yeah, you
Alright,
keep spending
so-
your money on beer and shit.
So next round is on Rudy, yeah? Next
Yeah,
round is
yeah,
on Rudy.
but-
Alright.
Arthur,
I get it.
Arthur.
I love it.
So okay, let's talk this through, right? That goblin goes back to Bura and talks about how the adventurers that tried to swindle him, we come into town, and now the heroes of this town that we helped out earlier, all of a sudden we're swindlers. Think through your actions.
He's a
Arthur.
goblin. He could have met multiple friggin' adventures. He doesn't know my name. I never told him. I never introduced
How many
myself.
people do you think trudged through the snow?
I don't
Well,
think you're going to
who camped back there where we stopped for lunch?
friends, can we
Can we
maybe
keep
just
going? Nana's like
carry
50
on
feet ahead of
and
everyone.
get out of the snow? Where
Rudy's
things want to murder
yeah,
us,
no.
mostly.
I
I would like that.
No, up on shoulders.
Whoa.
I kind of wink at Rudy. Get you next time, buddy.
Not a bard. Arthur, not a bard. Orblet.
It's on my list of things to do besides giving Rudy access to Big B's head. I'm gonna make sure that Arthur Orblit gets a wish spell that allows you to reroll into a bard. I'll
Oh
make
my
it
God.
happen at some
Oh
point.
my god.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see.
You're really good, Orby.
You gotta keep your eyes out. But we fast forward, Markov rations, and brand new day.
Okay. I think I'm actually a ration behind. Let me mark 2 off, I think.
Now, for my steed today, I realized Gerald was a bit, but I want something that's going to be strong.
How dare you.
Something that's going to be...
wow.
Gerald was an upstanding horse. Thank you very much.
Well, he was standing up, barely.
Oh.
Oh.
So I want a horse that is intimidating, strong, big. I'm going to bring the goose. Come forward.
Oh my god, I hope it's a goose.
It's an actual goose.
It's just
And you bring out this horse has like completely black eyes, and instead of a tail and a mane, it's just like feathers.
I actually got really excited by this, and I go, "Hey Goose, do you want to ride? Like this is like, you look at this."
Sure,
So wait,
I'll
is
get-
Nana on Dusk Goose who's on Dark Goose?
God, I hope so. I hope so.
Can the horse hold us?
Probably
then-
not. The rule says that one person can be designated as the rider, if I
Can
recall
you
correctly.
goose dust goose on the goose?
Get out. Leave. Yeah, that's okay.
Wow.
Nana's happy to walk. Nana's like getting her steps in for the day. It's fine.
Yeah, whose turn is it to roll the d12?
I haven't rolled the d12
Yeah,
yet.
roll it. Oh my god.
Roll.
How many more
roll.
times can we avoid combat, guys? How
Hopefully
many
all of
more
them.
times?
Yeah.
Oh god, actually, like,
Must be
You-
right, yeah.
Been some fun rolls though.
yeah,
Yeah.
it has. Alrighty, here we go. I think that's gonna roll it. That should roll it. There we go. Oh.
Oh, again.
Oh,
Oh.
7.
another one.
God, don't. No,
That'd be
not Cork
funny.
again.
Next-
No, no.
Next day, like as like you just hear as you're like all coming to, waking up inside the tent, you hear a voice. Hello, travelers. You want to buy potions? I have potions. Who's in there? Come on out.
Well,
I say
okay.
that-
No,
I say
no,
that-
yeah. This time, Rudy slinks on very sheepishly out of his tent and goes.
And you see the Quark
Yeah.
like takes a step back. I don't
Yeah.
know about this though.
Oh,
Maybe.
but Nana's just
Is
about
the
to
owl-
cook breakfast.
Is the long-haired
so-
person with you?
Rudy.
Oh, you're
sort
outside
of-
making breakfast?
outside making breakfast, or is about to. She's like, Quark, do you want to stay for breakfast? You know, get back into.
Oh, I could always go for breakfast.
Oh, good. Okay.
How
I
about-
make the best breakfast, get you ready for the day.
As an apology
But I'm
for
not doing
our...
business with a long-eared fella.
No, as an apology for our very loud friend. How about you stay, have some breakfast with us, and we bury the hatchet, so to speak.
Hatchet? Where's the hatchet? I could sell it.
Oh, sorry, it was a human term. Like sweep everything under the rug.
You have
No,
a rug
no,
too?
that's-
God,
Oh,
fancy.
Oh my
shit.
gosh.
How about
Rudy!
you know, we
Bygones be bygones.
Let's
Thank you,
just skip
Duskus.
the pleasantries and call it truth.
yes. Now that common language. There we go.
I love that.
Good.
Good,
Now
good.
what's for food? What you got there?
Nana was
Yusuf like
think-
awkwardly close and just looks down the cauldron.
I don't know if I have the stuff to do it. I mean, one of these days I was gonna make pancakes, but I don't know if I can do that. Like little hardtack pancakes, but I don't know how well that would turn out. So maybe we do a soup instead. Maybe we do a soup, and then we dip the bread in the soup. How is that? Soup?
Pretty good.
Soup?
Sounds perfect.
Mm.
Soup?
And
Okay.
a little
That's
Soup for today.
As he's looking in the pot, can I like sneak out of the tent and like kind of try to hide because I just want to avoid him?
roll stealth check.
Oh god, I hope it doesn't.
And that's
I
how
was hoping it was
Ovid
a-
died.
11. I'd say like Quark definitely notices you, but kind of pretends not to.
Oh, this is perfect for both of you then.
It just says,
How about
"Well,
the rest
I
of
still
us?"
have to ask." Slurping Soup says, "Does anybody want to buy anything?"
You know, unfortunately, Quark, I'm not sure I can afford your prices, but maybe we'll meet again when I'm a little more rich.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I
But I can't
suppose.
speak for the others. They may be able to. They may be.
Because I'm so
interested.
I'm used to meeting, bigger groups of people, and they usually have like less money per person, but more people equals more money.
Mm.
If you know,
Oh,
I
yeah,
understand.
Yeah. I'm sure.
yeah. Or the
between-
the occasional hunter. They always seem to be out here. They seem to find things, fun things to trade, and maybe sometimes money.
Hmm.
Oh, do we have anything to trade?
Ask
No,
you
not really.
price of the other potions, the ones I was like, help you when you're up and help you if you're down.
Oh, the one that helps you go up is the same price. It's 50, but if it's your first purchase, I'll give it for your 40. The other one though, it's sorry to say, but I'm currently trying to sell it off at maybe 200 gold pieces. It was very hard to make, and it's very useful in these parts.
Ah.
The going up one, I assume it like just helps with like climbing shit.
Yes, it's a potion of climbing.
Okay. I mean, Goose, how much do you want it? I've got 14. I'm willing to spend some on you.
I was gonna.
My guess would be Featherfall for the down.
Are you asking this out loud?
Yes.
Oh no! It helps you go down.
Oh, like diggy.
No, not diggy. It's like oh, sorry. It's so easy to explain. I nearly forgot. You can breathe underwater.
Oh, that's very nice.
It's for the people that hunt below the surface.
Yeah.
You know, those who go
that's very
diving,
smart.
stuff like that.
Well, I'm sure between the four of us, we can scrounge up enough to maybe grab one of the potions. I mean, I'm willing to throw in 20 gold if my other three companions are willing to.
I don't even have 20 gold to my name.
I
I'm
have
afraid.
14 currently, but I am
I also have 14.
one ration below you guys, so I'll need a little bit more food because I fed mine to the seal.
It's okay, Nana. We'll make sure. You make sure we're fed. We'll make sure you're fed, Nana. Don't worry.
Yeah. So I'm willing to throw in like I don't know, like what would help.
Well, Rudy throws in 20. There's 20 left to go.
Yeah, I'll throw in 20 as well.
No.
You just want to go?
Rasmus needs to chuck in an extra amount because like he's the one who really wants to get like the health potion.
I throw in at least 5. What if I throw in 5 and then you throw in 15 or something?
Okay. So 20 from Rudy, 15 from Duskus, and 5
and I'll
from
throw
Nana.
in 5.
Arthur Orblet grabs one gold coin and pegs it out towards Rudy's head.
What do I have to roll to
so
catch
19
this?
from Rudy.
What do I have to roll to
Dexterity.
catch this? Dexterity?
Dexterity check.
All
Just
right,
straight dexterity.
Straight dex. All right.
Good dramatic piano.
I love it.
Dramatic piano. Capture the coin.
Oh, not bad.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'd say you may maybe not catch it, but you manage to knock it down.
Yeah, no, Rudy knocks it into the snow. He doesn't pick it up again. So
how much money have you pulled right now?
Bam.
40. We pulled the 40.
40.
I think we
sounds
pulled
like.
40 is enough for the climbing potion. The healing potion, Cork wanted 50 for.
All right. So which one do you want, Duskus?
Well, they did mention our friend in the canoe said we would be heading towards the mountains, and it would be helpful to have a climbing potion there.
I think it would just.
I
be
like your
useful.
thinking,
Yeah,
Goose.
yeah, Goose. Yeah, we'll take the climbing potion.
Let's do the climbing potion.
Yeah.
Good deal, dude. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna break out the whole thing again. I'll just hand you the potion.
That's fine. Completely
Opens
understandable.
the backpack.
He's
digs
like,
out
done.
this potion. It just holds it out and holds out a hand. Just like.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, yeah, we've piled
given
it
it all
up
to you, Rudy. I think.
Yeah, Rudy has counted it out in front of our new friend and very to show that it's all there and has given it.
So, Duskus, you can add a potion of climbing to your inventory.
Yay!
Also, Nana has Nana seen where the gold fell because Nana does not waste money. She's either gonna give it back
it's not too hard to find.
We're picking that up for later, or be my Wanda's bag. I'll keep it.
I'm coming forth as soon as he leaves.
And I hope this has this has made amends for the theatrics of yesterday.
Oh, I love it. So then, nice. we fixed it
goblin,
with Cork.
Yeah, for the goblin.
God.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Rudy's like, I hope this makes up with the breakfast, and we've now done a deal, and I hope he's
Does he kind of go off? Because then I want to come back and talk to Rudy.
Yeah, after breakfast and business, Quark definitely says, "Well, I'll see you later, maybe somewhere around," and just climbs back up onto the snow and starts walking away.
Thank you for doing business with us. You have a
And
lot.
then it's
Thank
like,
you for doing
"Bye."
business.
And then Nana's like, I wish
Hey.
I could do that. Like walking on
We
top
made
of the snow.
friends.
I kind of come back looking for my coin. I'm like, didn't want my help, mate.
No, I didn't.
And then it's holding it up.
Why not?
We were fine without your input this time, Arthur.
We
But,
appreciate your assistance.
but you didn't have to just smack it in the ground and not pick it up.
You didn't have to throw it at my head.
I was trying to, get your attention. I wasn't trying to hurt you.
Well, it's a little hard to get my attention when you're sneaking around the campsite where everyone can see you.
There's a spoon suddenly
You-
in both of your faces.
You couldn't see
In
me.
the middle.
We are
Schmack,
friends.
schmack.
Don't worry. Let
Yeah.
bygones be bygones. And slap
You
it.
two need to hug it out right now.
Big group hug.
I figure we'd kind of do like the stepbrother kind of hugs, sort of.
Wait, no, does Dust Goose like grab us both and
Yeah.
like
Go the ear. Go the front.
right?
Bear
Okay,
hug.
so Rudy like thrusts his hands like it's hard to see on the camera, but he thrusts his hands like behind him, and he's kind of like not the hands, because he doesn't want them to get crushed. Yeah,
Just our faces are like pushed up together, just.
Friendship.
Okay, Goose.
all right, we get it. We're comrades.
Friends.
And Nana's like,
Yeah, friends.
powerful enemy.
Friends.
Gerald just sort of like pulls his wizard hat down over his face, just sort of like, oh.
Fine,
Yeah,
fine.
and you hear the whisper
Worth
in
it.
your ear that just goes, I bet we could have haggled a better price than that.
Not right now.
But did you
Not
see
right now.
did you see the thing? That was pretty cool. What if we had one of those?
Well, yes, it was pretty cool. I don't know what I'd use it for, though.
Are you talking to yourself, Joe?
You can't
What?
hear. You're in a group hug, buddy.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought he's already.
You're in a group hug.
You're in a
Group
bone
hug.
crushing hug.
Yeah.
So I thought you already played through that. Sorry.
Now you two behave or you'll get another goose hug.
Rudy's like stretching. You hear like audible pops and cracks as he like moves. Fine, Goose, fine.
It was like the gentlest of high fives, like one finger from Goose, like.
Nana still goes.
It's like
And as you keep going, the day passes by. I would like you all to mark off one more ration.
another ration.
And as night comes, you can definitely hear water, like a lot of it. You can hear the lapping water, you can hear the rushing of like quick rivers and rapids.
Ooh.
But it's dark. Night has come as you make camp.
Alright.
But morning come too. And just a few hours, like an hour maybe, after you start trudging again, you see before you like a three-pronged crossroads of the rivers.
Hey.
Can I call for
And
the horse first?
Yeah, sure.
I
What is
call
today's
it
horse?
Nana!
It's a draft horse, baby. It is thick.
It looks exactly as Nana did as a horse.
And Nana just kind of goes.
It's the white horse.
Nana's got that like little kid like in the car seat meme, like.
It's just a weird Freudian moment.
I just gonna get on it and just be like, my legs are like super apart. So like, oh, yeah, side saddle this one.
Oh my god.
Rudy's gagging in the corner.
Yeah, but you reach this crossroads, and you can tell, like, even the thinnest parts, these rivers are just rushing into each other and away from each other. It's just a constant flow.
Can we have?
And
Oh, sorry.
like the thinnest part, like the smallest part of it is still like maybe 50 feet across.
Oh.
Can we head southwest without crossing the rivers, or do we have to go across the
You
water?
cannot. The river is to the south of you and to the west of you.
I have an idea.
Ooh.
Nana has an idea. Can I try it? Can I try?
Are we
If you
gonna
guys
fly
stand...
across?
Oh no,
Oh.
no,
Nana
we can't
cannot
fly
fly.
across.
Nana cannot fly.
No,
Nana
I
cannot
wonder
fly.
what could have allowed us to fly.
Would entangle work if you want to entangle like a bridge? Like if you put
If it
entangle
was
in the...
smaller, I'd say if it was a
Oh,
much smaller
yeah,
area.
it doesn't actually go that
yes.
far. Yeah.
That would be clever, though. I like that.
That's
Mm.
Very clever.
I kind of hear the snarkiness of Rudy about the flying.
Gerald
And
started it.
Gerald didn't say anything. Roju did.
Oh, oh shit.
I sort of grabbed this rod out of my backpack. And I go, Gerald,
Oh no, this is good.
Yes.
this is magical. Can you explore? Does it look magical to you? As it's got two horses on the head of it?
Why does he have more magical
I
items,
can
guys?
certainly have a look at it. Sure.
Where did Arthur get a magical item?
Where did you get this? And then
I've had
Do
it.
an
I've
Arcana
had
roll?
it for years and years and years, way before I met any of you guys.
Oh.
It is. It's quite interesting. See, there's a button on one end.
Oh yes. Oh, so you're showing me
Yeah,
how
yeah,
to
yeah.
activate it.
Yeah. And yeah, it is magical though. If you want to
Okay.
use some magic insight into it, and eyebrow to you.
Well, before I press any suspicious buttons, I'm of course going to have a look at it, just in case. So, did you want me to do an Arcana roll for it or something like that?
I'd say make an Arcana roll or an insight check.
Definitely Arcana then.
There you
21.
go.
21. Yeah, you've seen schematics, drawings, and excerpts of these before. It's an immovable rod.
Oh, I didn't know you had one of these on you.
Yes.
Very cool. Do you know what it is?
Oh, of course I do. I've had it for years. I've used it multiple times.
Oh, why didn't you just say so?
I wanted you to be kind of impressed in what I've got. Are you not impressed?
I mean, you've got a marvelous rod.
Thank you. Thank you. I kind of.
It's very solid. I don't think I could like if you turned on your rod. I don't think anyone could budge.
Thank you.
It would be very firm, very firm. But why are you showing me your rod now, Arthur?
I thought maybe we can use this to try and get across the river. We can find something for it to, or we can put the goose on one end, go up and go, or something. You know?
Okay, so you're suggesting maybe we make some sort of bridge using your firm rod to get across this moist gap.
Yes. I want everyone to get on my rod.
Well, I don't know if anyone could fit on your rod, but certainly we could maybe tie a rope to your rod and give it a good tug, make sure it's tight, and maybe make our way across that way.
I think a good tug is definitely what we need here.
All right, well, it's actually not a bad idea, Arthur. Well done.
The best thing about this is Roju's poker face, honestly.
I was trying so hard, I can't.
I hate it.
What's all the commotion about? I don't understand what.
Oh, nothing. No, that was me. That was cuddly. That wasn't Nana.
I also, as a bit of a DM insight, I do recommend that the druid and cleric check their available spells because you could find something interesting among your options.
Mm.
Just to give you all some extra intel and ideas.
So,
All right.
Sorry, I was a little distracted by the rod talk.
Yeah.
Rods.
I'd like to grab the rod back off Gerald and get some rope to wrap on it while these guys are looking.
Right. Well,
If only
in
Mage Hand could activate magic items. Unfortunately, I'm unable to do that.
like, it depends. So, AussieDevFro's knowledge of the spell Destroy Water is a little flawed, whereas
Destroy
Rudy's is
water?
probably a little bit better. So, how does Destroy Water affect a river?
No, you can't. Think of the ecosystem. What the fuck?
I can then create the water back.
Yeah, because I
Sir!
think you need in this instant you'd probably want there's a spell, but I think it's higher level called Control Water, which allows you to freeze
I don't
water.
have control water.
Yeah. I can.
Sorry.
Okay, I will give you a heads up though, because we could wrap up here and everyone could have a think.
Hmm.
I will actually be getting a book or two on D&D Beyond and a subscription, so there will be options unlocked for everyone soon, except for Roju, who already has everything.
You
Yeah.
don't need no unlocking.
Yeah, Roach can kick rocks.
I just don't have the new book yet though.
The Tasha.
So, where we've
So-
gotten to so far is we may or may not all.
I'd say we'll wrap up here, but you need to figure out how to get across the river. I
Okay.
think it's
I
the
want
next.
everyone to get on my rod.
Yeah.
How
think
wide?
that's,
How wide is the river? Did you say it was 50 feet, Josie? Like
Yes.
50 feet?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yes,
It's basically.
and I think you should be able to turn into swimming creatures. So I think
I
Nana
was-
could swim the road across.
I was thinking,
Ah.
can I? Actually, I was gonna ask at the beginning because I've seen a seal now, but it was a
Yes.
soul beast or a spell beast. Does that mean that I can't turn into it, or I
You
could?
can.
'Cause it's
You
a
can.
seal?
You can turn into a generic bunyip.
The
I
thing
might
is,
do that next time. Okay, well that's that's very
we could
interesting
do-
for
I
me.
mean,
Well,
we
if
could
you're
do
if
that
you're
now,
ready with
that's
an
the
idea
plan,
already,
yeah.
we can keep going. We got 15 minutes.
I'm ready.
But I'm not
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
if we wanted to look more into the water thing. That was just like me throwing out what I might
no,
think
no,
of
no,
for next
don't.
week.
No, this
Nah,
is
don't-
actually a very good
No,
idea.
this is a great
Yeah, I'm
idea.
happy with that.
As much as Rudy is rolling his eyes every time a word came out of Gerald and Orb's mouth, Arthur Orblet's mouth, he agrees with the plan.
I have an
Okay.
idea. I want to propose.
Yes,
Mhm.
please.
So we can get Nana to swim as a bunyip across the river with the rope, which like I have a piece of rope that is, I believe it's 50 foot long.
All ropes are 50 foot as standard.
Yep. So we can tie up a couple of them so that they do reach across the river. We have one end tied at the end with the rod stabbed into the ground, so it just don't
Doesn't
move.
need to be stabbed.
We'll hold it in place.
You just click the button and it's permanently fixed
And it will.
in space. Yeah.
We'll have Nana go across the river, fix the rod in place with the rope attached to it, and then we can all just pull ourselves
That is
across.
exactly the plan. Yep.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Or
because
do we want the rod on the one side? No, that wouldn't work. I was just gonna say who's gonna. Yeah,
No,
the very
that's
last
exactly
person
what we
is
wanna
gonna
do.
like have to swim. I think. Well, it'll be great.
No, because we all just pull ourselves across
Yeah.
with the rope,
Mm.
and then we just
Yeah, but it's only like firmly printed in the air
Yeah,
on
that's
one
what I'm
side.
saying.
What about the other side?
Like if we had Dusky
you can
holding
easily
it,
use the rope as a
he's gonna have to
guide.
swim.
Yeah. We would just like be in the water and just
Yeah,
pull
just
ourselves
pulling
across.
ourselves
Is
across.
what I imagine.
Daskos would be the last one across so that he can keep the rope firm on his side. So
Hmm.
they've got a sturdy rope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then we can just prestidigitate you.
Yeah, we could just dry off.
Yeah.
Done. I love it. All right.
I
Well,
was thinking balancing, but this sounds better.
You can try and balance across if you
oh,
want.
you could absolutely.
no,
I mean,
no.
you could like spider climb on the bottom. Surely,
I mean,
Daskus is
mm,
strong enough
mm.
for that.
I
Surely.
think Gerald would try to like shimmy across the rope without getting in the water, but there's a good chance that he's probably just going to get in the water.
All right, I give my rod to Nana. Here you go, Nana. Take my rod.
Nana takes the rod but smacks him with a spoon because his grin is not okay. Just on the shoulder. And then, yeah.
Smooth.
And then we want to tie a
Yeah,
rope
just
to it.
turn in. Oh, yeah, we need to tie a rope to it first.
Well,
That-
tie 2 ropes together and then tie that to the rod, so we got plenty of.
Mhm.
Like, in case if someone just ends up going down the river, we want to.
True.
I tell Nana there's a button. You need to press the button. Just like off Star Wars.
Oh,
Not Star Wars.
this is gonna be
Of
fucking
Groot.
amazing.
Off Groot. You know, the
Yeah.
little tree
So you
thing.
tell Nana that, but she's kind of old and like technology's a little like.
Yeah.
So you might have to shout it across the river as well after she swims over. It's gonna be great.
I
What?
am
Which
Groot.
one?
I am
This
Groot.
one?
I am Groot.
But we see Nana turn into a bunyip.
Yeah, she's gonna be like, all right, haven't tried this one before, and then just like gets all ready as an old lady does, and then turns into a fucking terrifying creature.
Bunyip. So
A bunyip.
it's basically just a big seal with shark teeth.
Oh, I'm glad Uthred isn't here to see this, because otherwise he'd be losing his shit.
Yeah, and you have a swim speed of 40, so you could get over there in like an instant.
Holy crap.
Instant! I'm so fast!
Holy moly.
Okay.
So
Nana's
fast.
loving this. In fact, Nana's gonna... Oh,
Wait,
I
does
have
Nana have
flippers,
to
so I
hold the
can't-
rod in her teeth?
Yeah.
Yeah, she goes.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
right.
And because you're a druid, when you turn into animals, you still keep your soft stats, your charisma, wisdom, and intelligence.
Nice. Nana's a very smart
So
shark
it's not like
seal.
you become as dumb as a seal and can't understand language. You can
Wow,
still.
seals are trying their best.
I'm sorry. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Alright.
It's okay. So Nana's swimming across,
Mm,
and I don't know if I'd have to turn back. I think because I don't know if I can push the button with my flippers. What do you think?
Do we just
Jim?
see Nana like slapping
I think you
this
should
rod on the
try.
ground?
I mean, you can always try.
Nana's gonna try. She's gonna try and boop it with her nose and slap it with a fin if that doesn't work. And if that doesn't work, I'll just have to turn back into a person.
It works. You can
Oh, it works,
definitely just boop it. Boop the button, but it's like it's like stuck close to the ground at an odd angle, and it's just
I love
you
that.
can't move it anymore. It's stuck in air. It's just
Nice.
it's stuck
And then it's just
exactly
gonna
where
sit
you
there.
had it.
As a seal now, because like she's loving this like newfound.
And you realize also the cold isn't bothering you at all, and it was kind of nice being in the water actually.
Cold and butter.
I mean, could Nana like jump in the water to help guide us? Since she is strong
Oh,
enough
yeah.
to.
Oh my god, do you want to like
swim.
stand on my back and I'll like swim you over and you'll just like
Oh,
do
I
the
I mean
rope?
that, and then we use the rope
Oh
as
my
a guide.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
try it. Let's try it. Sure, what could go wrong? Don't answer that.
No, I say definitely. You could definitely do that.
All right.
Let's do it. Okay,
no
Nana's
problem.
gonna slide back
Except
into
the
the water.
horse. The horse gotta go.
Yeah, that's okay. We can.
Just let the horse wash down the river.
I wasn't thinking that. Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
god.
The horse wouldn't really make it far because it disappears if it takes any damage at all. It just vanishes.
Oh, that's
So wait,
right.
you're telling
hence
me
why.
if Arthur's riding the horse along a path and I flick it on its backside, the
Shut.
horse dissipates and Arthur falls to the ground?
It would.
Enough
Yes,
to do
it
1
would.
HP of
I
damage.
love that.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah, as long as you do at least 1 damage.
Yes!
So,
Alright.
like punching it as hard as you can for 1 damage will dissipate it. Yeah.
I hope you hurt your hands doing it.
Oh, he might
Alright.
kick it instead. You're right.
Rudy goes first. Rudy's going first.
All right.
So Rudy is going to essentially just like he's gonna try and like spider climb across, but he wants to know that Nana is like underneath, ready to catch him if he falls, sort of thing.
Yeah, you
Nana
can
will catch.
definitely
Yeah.
like rest your back on a Nana's
Oh
back.
yeah,
and climb
yeah.
over.
That's exactly what I
But
want.
Nana
yeah.
cannot physically carry someone over
Oh, of course.
herself.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
she can definitely be a help.
Yeah.
And I'd say with all of these ideas together, no one has to roll for anything.
Oh shit.
It just takes time.
Okay.
Awesome.
Ah,
It's
nice.
a good idea. I'm not gonna.
Fuck yeah,
Well, I was gonna throw
That's
his
great.
in the works and
of
go,
course.
Nana, I don't need your help. I can do this myself.
Wow.
And I get up.
Why? But why?
You do not get the seal of approval.
No.
Yeah, no seal of approval.
No seal for you.
And I would like to start.
The DM's gone. The DM anarchy reigns.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen.
No, we literally oh god. All right. Well, so that was Cold Down Under tonight, guys. Arthur Orblet the Third plunged into the river. Off he goes, and you know what? We'll see you guys next week.
Time to
Oh
roll.
my god. Oh my god. Amazing. Or did Josie actually
Or did she like DC? Hang on. Actually,
did she actually get
I feel like
DC?
she would have
Because
come
that
back.
might be a thing.
Yeah. Oh no.
I don't
No,
think
hang on.
it was. Yeah.
Although the timing makes me think it was not just a random
No, the
DC.
timing was too good. The timing,
The timing was
too good.
amazing.
I mean, I'm not getting a notification for her.
Yeah, I think has she actually gone or is she? what happened?
She has come back. I've just seen her now come
Could have
back.
been internet as well.
Oh, she might have dropped. Wait, no, my chat. We're not actually finishing. Sorry, guys. It was a joke. Like,
I mean, we are in like 5 minutes. Though,
we're
so
like 5 minutes
Yeah.
away, but like
Fair
it was a
enough.
joke.
we're very shortly, but
Very sure.
we're not yet because no.
Because Josie DC'd, and we're like, yeah, it's,
We want to see Orb fall in the water.
yeah. Well, I mean, he could not, and just use Nana, and I feel
Would
like
that be
it's-
Arthur? Would that be Arthur Orblet, or would that be
You're
Arthur? Orblet?
back.
Josie!
You're muted and you're
I'm muted. I
uncammed.
can't see your camera.
I just had Bean say all that talk about Arthur's rod would be enough for anyone to finish.
Oh, God.
Oh my god. I'm leaving the meeting now.
Oh my
This is
god.
fine.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Lord.
You can't unmute someone else. Dang it. Hey, I'm
Yes.
trying. I'm trying. Yeah, you're
Oh,
back.
there.
And you're muted.
You are
Unmute.
muted. Unmute.
You're muted.
Unmute.
Still.
Josie, unmute.
Unmute.
Unmute. We can't hear you. We can't.
Josie, she's trying.
Oh, she's trying. Oh, okay.
Josie.
I gotta.
Josie.
Hey,
Hey!
there.
Hey!
Got you.
I think
Welcome
I
back.
think my laptop is overheating and about to die because
Yeah.
Oh.
it's
Let's get
Yeah.
across the
So,
water real quick.
all the
Alright, so
more
let's
reason.
drown Arthur.
We thought you
Yeah,
actually
let's drown
just
Arthur.
I knew-
was being...
last thing I was aware of was Arthur trying to shimmy on over without help.
Yeah,
And
correct.
yeah, do an athletics check. Last check, athletics.
Yeah.
Oh god, I hope
Do
it's a
or
one.
die.
I hope it's a one.
It's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad.
I'd say you don't fall in, but there's definitely a moment where you slip up and you get like one of your feet in, part of your arm and shoulder.
Well,
Oh, jeez.
But wait, if it,
But we
what
then
is he
get
shimmying
to the
across
last-
there?
Yeah, well, the last person
Is
person
Duskus.
over in is
Oh,
Duskus.
Duskus was holding
Yeah,
it.
And
yeah,
how
Right.
does
Oh, what about Roji? We haven't.
Duskus can't just surf on me, can he?
Way too heavy.
no? But Duskus could give you all of his pack to like ferry
Yeah, I
over.
could do
Mm.
that.
Yeah, that could definitely be
least.
helpful now, so I'm not dragged down too much.
And like Duskus is big enough and strong enough to pull himself along with a rope.
Yeah, that's
like
what I'm
that's
saying.
not gonna. Give
And
him
you
too
could
much
you
Yeah.
could definitely if you wanted to you could just rage to get advantage on athletics checks because the actual current will try to drag you away.
Can Duskus just punch the water a few times? Oh.
Oh, Josie, no!
Oh, no.
no.
Okay, this might.
Oh my god, did Duskus make it?
Here it is.
Find out next week.
Find out. All right, we might.
She's CC'd again. Like,
Yeah, I think if this is going to continue happening, maybe we.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe
we'll let Josie make that call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should like.
Although, I mean, we are basically at
We are at the end.
at
yeah.
the end, so it would be fine. I assumed we were either crossing the river or just stopping right after, but
Yeah.
yeah,
I must,
I think her
yeah.
computer has spoken to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she can turn off the battle map. If she turns off the
True,
battle
we're
map.
not really. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want to say we're not using it, but like,
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
we have avoided combat for 2 sessions.
Yeah.
Like, how
Don't
the
even-
hell have we done
don't-
that?
Nope. See, Josie's gonna
Alright.
hear that.
Look what
and then,
you've done.
Look what you've done. You've summoned her.
I did. That's a good thing, though. We need her back. We're lost without her.
Josie, tell us how it ends.
Rocks fall, the entire party dies.
I'll fucking cry when Nana dies. If and when Nana dies,
I was
I
about to
will.
say when.
I was gonna say, don't say when.
Well, I don't know.
Nana's gonna live forever.
Can you
I
hear
hope
me?
so.
Yeah, we can
We can
hear
hear
you.
you. Yes.
Yeah.
Does everyone make
Until
it
you
across?
until you remuted yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Just until a second ago.
We had to for a second and then mute.
There you
Dusko's
are.
athletics check quick before I get yeeted again.
Josie, turn off the battle map.
Turn off
Josie,
the battle map, Josie.
turn off
Save
the battle.
yourself some
Yeah.
power.
What?
Turn off the battle
What are you
map.
talking
Battle
about?
map. We're
Why
saying maybe
do I
if you
turn off the battle
video
map?
feed,
Oh, I accidentally
battle
turned
map,
off.
you
Save your
might
laptop.
Save your laptop.
Music away.
some
That's okay.
press.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on. Where's the? How do I do this?
I just
I mean,
disconnected from the...
or
Disconnected
Goose
from the
could
call,
There we
just
go.
yeah.
Hello? Can
Hello?
anyone hear me
Yeah,
Hello?
we're
still?
here. We're here.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Yeah.
Hello?
There we go. Cool.
Alright,
Hello?
Dad would like to tie the last of the rope around his waist,
You're so
tie it up
smart.
in a knot, and then
Yes.
dragging himself across the river.
Go for it. Athletics still.
Oh.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Dusko's is being pulled away. Like, you're still stuck to the rope, and you're being... But it's more like
Nana's
you're
gonna
being
save him.
slingshotted. You're being slingshotted towards the icy shore of the other side. Just...
Oh god!
So he's still gonna make it?
Oh yeah, as long as
He's
you hold
gonna
on
make
the
it
rope,
over,
it'll
but
he's
actually
going to
pendulum
get,
you
like-
over to the other shore. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he might get injured.
Wait,
like,
wait, Nana's
and
really
he's
squishy.
getting...
Can I get in the way?
No, Nana!
You can definitely swim up under and maybe, like, help.
Okay,
Add
because
some
I'm
buoyancy,
very
some sort of
blubbery
Yes.
as a bunyip.
But also, as a bunyip, even if the bunyip dies, Nana's still at full health.
Yes.
True.
So
you
I'd
can
say,
take a
yeah,
squish.
I'll say we'll finish this up. You get over, you make it, as you're about to hit this jagged ice that meets the water, all of a sudden you get almost like pinballed up as Nana comes from below and just boop, and just gets you like over the edge.
With a nose.
But you're cold, you're drenched, you're freezing.
Aw.
Gerald,
And
presentation. Quick.
As you all gather up around Dusk Goose, we're gonna have to end.
Alright.
Ah!
And let's
No!
do
Okay,
some
we
quick
made it.
let's do some quick shout outs.
Yes.
I'm Joseph Proser. I stream a lot of things. Usually I stream with my friends. I play games with friends. Almost never streaming alone. It's either D&D on Sundays, and on Saturdays I usually stream with Bean, and we play like Phasmo or Don't Starve or Dead by Daylight, stuff like that. And we have a good laugh, and we usually try to invite these people too, and sometimes they show up, sometimes they don't.
Hell,
It's up to
shut
them
up.
really. They have autonomy.
What?
Wait,
I was
what?
not aware of this.
Someone else.
My soul!
Hey!
I play everything and anything. I'm obviously a hot mess that you can see from tonight. And yeah, I generally play with these guys here at some point, one time or another. And yeah, like I said, I play anything and everything. And if you want me to play something, just tell me.
As animation, I am reworking my art stream, so stay tuned for that. Otherwise, I do Boat Idiots every so often with some of these guys, and then I got D&Ds every Sunday.
Yeah. I'm Roju. I do participation award. Much like these guys, we've got D&D Sundays. We've got Boat Idiots every Thursday. Thank you very much, Denny. And which is where we play Sea of Thieves. And I have my own stream, which should be normally on Tuesdays. Yeah, come for puns, and I'm going to be doing a lot of Yakuza from now on because I need to pour through these games. And maybe I'll come up, depending on my energy levels, I'm thinking of maybe having an extra stream day, so stay tuned for that.
Yes.
Satisfactory.
I'm Cuddly Raptor, and I do just a variety of games, and I do obviously D&Ds on Sunday. I do boat idiots, raft idiots, what have you. Honestly, usually it's raft, but I'll allow boat this time.
I mean, we're on boats now.
We're on a boat now,
That's
Cuddly.
true,
Yeah,
yeah. I have a full-time job now, which is not to be confused with bragging. It is more like this is why I'm not there as much. So I have a pretty sketchy schedule right now, but when I am on is usually in the evenings on weekdays when I can be. Monday, Wednesday I'm aiming for. We'll see if it works out. Also, I just want to tell you guys that someone in chat said tank it seal Nana, and I lost my shit. Tank it seal Nana.
Brilliant, fantastic. So I'm AussieDevFro. I'm live 5 days and nights a week. I stream twice a day. Once for like the European and UK sort of time zones, which is Australian morning, and then nighttime. Essentially, I'm a variety streamer. I do a whole bunch of different things. Like we're doing some No Man's Sky, we're doing some Skyrim, doing Sea of Thieves with a couple of these bozos, doing D&D on the Sunday nights. And yeah, I'm pretty much live all the time. So if you just need something to fill your second monitor or just some noise in your ears, you'll find me. I'm here. I literally do nothing else.
Don't forget Scarefrows.
Oh yeah, Scarefrows. I play horror games sometimes, and it's good.
And he
fun.
hates it.
No, I actually love the last one. The Medium is amazing.
You're amazing.
It wasn't scary enough then.
No, it was. It is actually the perfect horror game. It is terrifying, yet also a brilliant game.
I need you to play Visage one of these days.
Honestly, I don't think Aussie would like Visage because I, as a non-game developer, had issues with some of the development choices in that game.
I'm happy to
Because-
play badly developed games because I still rage.
Because
that,
it's the whole soft locking, where it's like the first thing you do dictates what you have to do, so you can't do anything else, and everything must be done in a sequential order. Like the fact, hold on, I'm just gonna real quick. There's a note
Wait,
on
are
the
there
door.
Yeah,
spoilers?
have it.
Because I haven't.
Yeah, careful
No,
of
this
spoilers.
is like the very start of the game. This is the very start of the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a note on a door that says your car keys, or like the garage key, is in the
Oh, I
pocket
know
of
it.
your jeans.
Yeah. You can't get there.
And you have to grab the note or the key won't spawn.
That's pretty funny.
You have to realize that you have to pick the note off the door, even though you
Otherwise
can
the
read
key
it
will
as
stay
is.
in your
Right.
jeans.
Right.
Otherwise the
so
key
the
won't
trigger
be
for the
there.
event
That's
is
funny.
right. Okay.
Well, now I know. I don't know if I've gotten.
I
those
mean,
yet,
how
but I
old
feel
is
like
How old is this game?
Yeah. I don't know.
Fairly recent, I think.
Oh,
Three
then there's
or
no
3
excuse.
years,
Like
maybe?
literally no
4 years?
excuse.
No excuse, yeah.
No, like if it's an
It'll be-
old game,
I'm
you
sure
can
it's
forgive
great.
that shit. But like, if
I
it's
love it.
Or
recent-
the whole thing where you
Very
can get accidentally auto-saved the moment before you die, so you just end up in a loop of loading into your own death.
Oh, I did that in
no.
Skyrim once. It was really fun.
Anyway,
it
let's
was not very fun.
before
Yes.
Josie's laptop melts, let's
Yes.
let's mosey on
Yes,
out.
yes.
Where we
Yes.
going?
But
I
keep an
yes.
eye out, because I'm adding the options from the player's handbook to all your characters, so you'll have more
okay.
choices. And feel free, if there are choices that come up that you'd rather pick than the ones you have, I'm fine with you changing. Like, I know for like Denny for Duskus, if you want to switch from Berserker to Totem Warrior, I am completely fine with that. Just as an example.
I'd be so excited for Totem Warrior.
Yeah.
And for everyone with spells, there will be more options available from for your spells from now on.
Interesting.
Yes. Just to put it out there.
Well,
Thank you for saying
And thank you.
Oop, I just
Yes.
muted myself. Thank you, Josie.
for us.
Always thank you, Josie.
And
No
I'm
combat
gonna-
though.
I
But you can all
know!
add.
Crazy stuff.
I'll just give you flat. Everyone gets 500 experience.
Ah.
Guys,
Are you
yeah, that's
upset
you,
we
and
haven't
that-
found
you can have
combat
that.
yet, Josie? Or are you?
No, it was completely fine with me. It was
Yeah.
completely fine.
Can I
I'm
just
so
say
happy that we
It was
like
just
smoothed things
you
over
kept
with the
missing them
gremlin.
because it's like
Yeah.
there were several options to get combat, but you got none.
I'm
I
just
love that.
glad we were able to make friends with that goblin.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel
was
much
really
better now.
upset that
It was-
that we.
'cause
Orb's
Oh
just
my
like.
God.
I was
Yeah,
considering asking for a reroll, but then I was just like, nah, let's give it to
Let's
him.
play this
Yeah,
out.
it was, yeah, that was pretty good though.
Yes, but I have to go now.
Yeah.
Thank you all
Yeah.
for being
Have
here,
fun
and I'll
with
see you
your
next week. Next week at the latest.
Same
Alrighty.
time, same place. Oh my gosh.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
Oh my lord.
And thank you everyone in chat. And there's a bunch of points that have been put towards the items. Let's see what happens next week.
Ooh.
So we'll see. But
Mm.
bye.
Bye.
See ya, Josie.